You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. We got Bill Burr in studio.
I'm just singing.
Doing the Robert Plant part?
Doing the Robert Plant nowadays.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Making fun of my Robert Plant. What's wrong with you?
He can't sing.
Still love his songs, though.
Thinks.
I never got to see Zeppelin live, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, you get some of those. What was the big one that everyone should have? Zeppelin
one?
from the Garden.
Oh, the song remains the same?
Yeah, the song remains the
There
same
you go.
documentary.
Yeah.
No, you got to get
Yikes.
the one that just came out like 5 years ago.
Oh, the big box set.
The one that Royal Albert Hall. That's them
right.
in their
Yeah.
peak.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They pulled it off, Ant. They just had to tune down everything. What's wrong?
Horrible.
What happened?
Zeppelin
happened?
just they're not good. They weren't good live. They just weren't.
Did you see him live?
No, I saw films of them live.
Like everybody else, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
All right,
was,
well, you just
I
seem
was
like
young
he was-
then.
They have some pretty good live footage of him on that Royal Albert Hall one.
Well, Bill's a little confused. Ant said they never sounded as good as they did on the record. Some bands, you go see them in concert, they sound just as good as the records.
And then maybe over
CDs or
time
whatever.
the singer couldn't do it, but Plant, he couldn't sing. He couldn't do the shit they did in the studio with him. Like shit, he's like, I had a dream. Crazy dream. They'll just like tune everything down.
Why the fuck are you going to wail like that through a 200-city tour? Give the guy a break.
Hey, then don't fucking put it down in an album. Or don't tour. Be like fucking what?
Well, they should record
Steely
it
Dan.
after their year-long tour.
Jesus, Steely Dan, enough with those guys.
I'd be like Steely Dan, petrified to go out on the road. So.
that was the deal with Steely Dan. They would spend like 20 years making an album, and then they never toured.
They never toured because they got
Fucking
stage
bizarre.
fright or something.
Bizarre guys, man. Those two were weird.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Steely Dan was a really weird band. Strange. You went to the hockey game last night, Bill?
Yeah, Rangers, Devils, man. Good time.
I was watching. Rangers 3-0, right?
Yeah. They're taunting Burr.
Yeah.
I'm such an old bastard. I couldn't tell what they were saying. I kept thinking it was Eddie Belfour. Remember the guy who used to play for Chicago?
Right. That is very
I got to
old school.
stop talking on my cell phone. I'm starting to lose it. Like, who the hell is Marty? Oh, wait a minute. Only the guy who's won the most games as a goalie ever.
He's only the greatest goalie of all time. If you consider yourself a hockey fan, you might want to know that. Are you serious?
Dude, I am so bad with names. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm really bad.
You see the Sean Avery stuff last night? Now, I'm a huge Islander fan, but I
Right.
fucking love this Sean Avery. Love him.
Dude, the guy, he drew like 16 minutes in penalties in like the final 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Everybody on the Devils was so pissed at him, and he wouldn't fight. I remember, Brendan Shanahan went by.
Yeah.
And he, like, as he was skating to the bench, he was just like, it was the end of his shift. And he was so mad as Avery went by. You just see him grit his teeth, and he just thinks, he kind of did like half a slash. Like,
yeah, he wants to.
Like, I would just, maybe this is worth the 10-game suspension.
They were trying to get Sean Avery to fight all night long. At one point, somebody pulled him down by his jersey to the ice twice, and Sean
Yeah.
Avery wouldn't do anything. And I had company over, and I'm like, who's the wimp that doesn't want to fight on the Rangers? My brother goes, it's Sean Avery. I'm like, fucking brilliant. He refused to fight, and because he wouldn't fight, these guys are, getting penalty minutes,
No,
which helped the Rangers,
Yeah,
obviously.
he really took that whole role to a whole nother level. It was
Yeah.
just the entire, they couldn't even focus on trying to score a
They
goal.
were so frustrated by him last night. It was really, really good. But he was dumb. He dropped his gloves. Now we're going very inside with the hockey thing. He dropped his gloves, so there's kind of like a intent, so they had to give him a
Yeah,
couple
but they were
minutes.
chanting his name basically the entire third period.
Yeah.
As I was walking out of the building, they were chanting his name.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. God, I love players like that. And they had Ty Domi was at the game. They
Oh,
did,
all right.
They did a little Ty Domi interview in between periods. He was an animal.
Yeah.
Fucking animal. He finally retired. Just smiling away.
Now,
Just looking for a problem.
Known to goon it up, and he just wouldn't fight.
He refused to fight last night.
That's hysterical.
It was awesome. I love hockey fights. I mean, there's nothing better. But in this case, it was so cool he wasn't fighting.
kind of funny to
'Cause
watch him not fight.
Dude, at one point, we should get the clip because you would even appreciate this. I know you're not a huge hockey fan, but they're pulling him down on the ice like he's a rag doll. This is Sean Avery. He
wasn't swinging.
No, if you look at this guy, he'll fight you.
Yeah,
If
no,
you look
you
at him
just
wrong.
kept looking over the ref like, really?
Right.
Really? Did he get yanked down again?
Right.
Really?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
So they were pissed at him from last year. He
It was the first time.
he's such an instigator. He came up with something they never even thought they had to make a rule about.
Right.
He just was standing in front of the Brodeur, Eddie. He just turned around and just put his hand, like his glove, like right over his eye. Brodeur's
make a
just
new
like,
rule.
are you fucking kidding me?
That's hysterical.
He just stood in front of him doing that. He
Well,
just-
and he also did
childish
it.
thing is
He
that?
also was doing it with the stick and everything. He would just face him like this.
oh, that's what he did. No, he had the stick
Yeah.
straight up and down, and he was just doing
yeah.
this.
So now they made basically.
What an asshole.
That's exactly it. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, you
Everyone
can find
gets.
that?
He just
that's
annoys
on
the
YouTube.
shit out of people.
Because now there's like a new rule. They're basically calling it the Sean Avery rule, where you're not allowed to turn around and just face the goalie face to face and just taunt him like that. I think they should keep that in hockey.
It's hysterical.
Because you're going to lose your head if you do it too many times. The team will not allow that.
No.
So, yeah, that's now illegal. He came up with this. You think they came up with everything in hockey, but he came up with something new.
Nice. God, that's funny.
I know it's sacrilege to like Sean Avery if you're an Islander fan.
Come on, after he said the entire league's getting his sloppy seconds, that was one of the funniest lines ever.
You got to respect all that. Absolutely.
Good line.
Wait, is that what the team let him go?
Here, watch this. This is the Sean Avery rule. I know it's. You got it there, Danny? Probably coming up. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah, look, he's got the stick in front of his face, totally blocking the goalie. Look at him. He's got the stick up. Look at this.
And the goalie gets so pissed, he's like punching him and trying to like
What
guard
an
the net at the
asshole.
same time. Like he's just. It's worth checking out on YouTube.
Wow,
if
do
you've
you
never seen
just
this
want to
before.
smash him?
Yeah. Well, now that's illegal this year because of Sean.
That was like illegal the very next game.
I
They were
believe
just
so.
like, okay,
They
no,
just
we
said-
can't, we
they
can't
said
do
this-
this.
no.
No.
Yeah,
We're
they
not
said this
gonna
could
have
be a
this.
problem. Yeah.
Didn't he get cut by a team for saying what he said about the sloppy
Yeah,
second?
yeah,
the
yeah.
Stars.
Yeah, then the
Why
Rain-
would they cut him?
Well,
Because they're trying to have a wholesome image down there in Dallas.
Yeah, they want the
Assholes.
family to come to the game.
It's all jerk-off booths in Dallas. You ever been to Dallas? It's all strip clubs.
Is it?
And fucking massage parlors. Yeah, you can get jerked off every 30 feet in Dallas. Fucking great city.
And Jimmy knows it.
I was going to say,
He
I've been to
measured it
Dallas.
off with a
I never
tape measure.
noticed that.
Dude, it's all fucking jerk-off shacks and fucking killed president fucking monuments. Jesus Christ. Well, they really get wholesome in Dallas where they're not murdering
Yeah,
the president. We're milking cum out of your dick for $50. Praise to his name.
in all fairness, because I don't want to be crucified today, there is another angle on the Sean Avery thing, so we got to play the other side for a couple phone calls, then we'll move on. Brian in Poughkeepsie, go ahead, Brian.
Hey guys, love you, love the show.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Got to qualify this first. I'm a Devils fan, so obviously it's going to come from a different angle. Devils fucking suck right now. I don't know what's going on. But Avery doesn't fight. Like, he's a cheap shot artist. He'll hack you in the mouth with his stick, and then when you drop your gloves, you know, like a man, and you want to fight, he won't. He'll do that thing where he looks at the ref like, come on, what are you going to do? You going to help me out here?
Yeah, he's been known to do that as well. He's just obnoxious all the way around. He just pisses everybody off.
I would say that gets, was it Steve Ott? I'd say he's more of a cheap shot guy.
There you go. All right, Brian.
boys.
Let it be known there's a bunch of people saying he's a pussy and he's a piece of shit and all that. So
Really?
there you go. That's the other side of the argument. I just like watching him play.
Oh, yeah, no, it was just fun.
Really?
It's just funny watching one guy be able to piss off 20 guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the hockey game is good, huh, Bill?
Yeah,
And we
definitely a good time.
we're still pushing the Trump Arena Saturday.
Yep.
BillBurr.com.
BillBurr.com, MySpace.com
right.
/Bill Burr. Still on MySpace.
You're the last guy in MySpace. What's wrong with you? It's all about Twitter. Let's go.
No, it isn't.
The whole world's doing Twitter now. Every day there's
No,
Twitter
they're not.
stories. Yeah.
Twitter.
No, they're not.
Actually, we
It's-
got our
it's a
Twitter
rumor.
story of the day. We should do that.
Just a rumor, Opie.
What's with this internet worm?
What happened?
I don't know. It's supposed to pop, what, today?
And then what happens?
I don't know.
It eats your computer?
It's something that you could have it on your computer now. It's just been sitting in wait. It's called Configure.
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 Who's gonna click on Configure?
Win Configure.
Do you have to click on it?
No, it could be in your computer, and it's like all set to go off on like one day.
Not mine, because I got a brand new computer. I bet you they figured
What
out
if
that
you did it
configure
yesterday?
thing. What'd I do?
What if you just downloaded it yesterday by accident?
I didn't download shit yesterday. I'm good.
We on a website?
Uh-oh.
See? Might have gotten it there.
I got a Mac.
There you go.
What's it doing? Nothing. I actually got it. I threw it on my screen. I said, go ahead. What do you got, fuck?
Try me. Go ahead.
Exactly. Put it on the keyboards. I mushed it in. Nothing.
You mush in a virus like
It's like, go ahead, now what? Show me what you can do.
Yeah, I kept trying to open it.
You laugh at worms, right, Jimmy?
Fucking go ahead. Worm schmerm. I actually got that tattooed on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam's studying the fine gifts we got for the audience today. I see we're giving away the virus rug there, Sam. That's crazy.
what?
The actual virus rug?
Yes, we're giving away the virus rug. We're cleaning house today. We got a huge array of prizes today.
Yeah, what do we got? Just quickly, because...
I mean, we got sports jerseys with your guys' names on them. We have
Well-
the sides from the stripper pole here. The sides, the bases, with the XM logo. So
Oh,
there's-
wow.
I was going to say why.
Kenny
And then,
goes,
of course, the
Kenny
logo.
goes, see, that was a misprint. They printed up WX.
He didn't say that.
He did.
Oh.
We've got a Derek Blair exclusive. It's a bottle of wine with a picture of the guy from Clockwork Orange, and it says "Good Wine" on the label.
Shouldn't it just say try the wine, though?
No, I'm pleased you appreciate good wine.
Yeah, all right.
Have another glass.
Please, you appreciate good wine.
You appreciate good wine.
I was just losing his fucking mind.
What an uncomfortable man to dine with.
Oh, of course.
Try the wine.
Can enjoy the food with that nut looking at you like that.
Yeah. Sam, we were just talking hockey. I see an Islanders jersey over there.
Yes, this is the official Anthony.
But Anthony
New York
doesn't really like
I remember
hockey.
when I didn't like it, but I played. I was on the team
Yes.
back. You remember during
Yeah,
the
sure.
Drive for Five?
Yeah, yeah. Anthony was out there.
After four
He has a
Stanley Cups.
Trottier mustache over there.
Yeah, it's like trots with the cop mustache.
Yeah.
We have
They're saying, Fast Freddy's saying Sean Avery equals the ultimate pest. That's a perfect way to describe
Yeah.
Sean Avery. Getting
Sure.
under everyone's skin. Yes, Sam.
we have the lyrics of Shit Dicks that was written on by Richard Cheese.
Oh,
wow.
He did the lounge
Wow,
version
look at that.
of Shit Dick.
All right.
That's actually been floating around the studio since that day. We've somehow managed to never throw it away, and it's actually got handwritten notation, like with the words to
Wow.
shit dick written all over
Sure,
it.
why would you
That
throw that?
is
It's
something.
an item. It's a
a
collector's
collectible.
item.
I got a little more info on the virus thing. Roy S. writes from Boston, the virus is supposed to be activated on computers tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Guess what tomorrow is? my
April
friends?
Fool's Day.
That's right, Jimmy.
Oh, so it's an April Fool's gag.
It could be. Could
Hey,
be.
this is another April Fool's. We're on the air. I think out of all of our years in the business that we call show, we've probably been on the air for 3 April Fools.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have anything planned. Or do
No.
we? Or do we?
Ah.
Or do we?
Guys,
Oh.
I have an announcement.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
I'm quitting tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Sam just laughing. All right, what else there, Sam?
A cordless joystick.
Hey, I remember that.
Yeah. And so you'll be able to maybe shoot some laser beams or fly some planes on your home PC with this cordless joystick.
That's how you steer the worm.
Into your
Yeah,
computer.
through your registry.
But doesn't it need a receiver?
No, it's cordless.
Yeah, but see, but
Works on all computers.
there was another piece
Yeah.
No,
that
there's
went
not.
into the computer,
And these people aren't using them
and
for-
that's how it knew.
But it's the Opie
Yeah.
and Anthony office cordless joystick.
I'm excited to see what a listener does with that because somebody took
Sit on it.
somebody took the XM mic flag yesterday, and it was a nice accessory to their bong. They put it on their
really?
bong.
On their
So
bong?
They're taking this stuff home and making it into something else.
I actually saw the
Be fun
guy,
to see.
the guy who won the mystery box.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I actually saw him when I left. He
Yeah.
was halfway down the block and he was taking a break. He had literally had to put the box on
It had
the
to be
ground.
kind of heavy.
Sam's got it too. We got an update on the mystery box.
Yeah.
What happened with him?
Please tell me that guy died.
I too saw him dragging the mystery box down the sidewalk when we left. The mystery box is back up here.
Because you know when you saw him put it down to take a break?
Yeah.
He went home.
So we said, "Fuck that! We're bringing the mystery box back up here."
He left it on the sidewalk.
Yes, with all those,
That's
with all those
great.
books from yesterday.
That was bizarre.
literature.
I jumped in a cab and I saw that other guy walking down the street with that little doll in the box.
Yeah.
It just looked like
Yeah.
What an ingrate.
Yeah.
We give him our garbage, and he doesn't want it.
Treats it like that.
Sam, what else?
A Chris Benoit action figure.
Oh, shit, for real?
wow, look at that.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that's kind of
Let's
good.
make some adjustments on that action figure.
Yeah.
Make
Isn't
it
that
very
kind
special.
of a collector's item?
It's mint in package.
I don't think they'll be making any more of those.
No, they ceased production.
Yeah.
Did they? Why?
So did the Benoits.
Oh, boy.
We have several banners here, like the Opie
Banners.
Anthony St. Patrick's Day banner.
A banner.
And
It's a very
I think
pleasant
this is
voice
like a
Sam
Subway
has.
ad
He's
or
from New
something.
York. I
And
don't
what?
believe it.
A poster?
it's like your Subway ad with you guys and Steve Dahl on it, that really big one that used to be
Oh,
hanging up.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Ah, collector's item.
Yeah.
Somebody's going home with that.
Listen to him.
What else? That's about it?
Oh, an array of event T-shirts. Like, here's a T-shirt from Jimmy Day. We all remember Jimmy
Yes,
Day.
Jimmy
don't we?
Day.
Sure. What a hit.
The
That was-
Million Pest March. Remember that
Oh,
one, guys?
yes, of course.
Yeah.
You can have the T-shirts from those events.
Sam, why don't you get a little crazy and give something out right now?
Come on,
Oh, my
Sam.
God.
Be
So
nuts.
unexpected.
Okay.
What do you want to give out?
Right now, we're going to give out one of our comedian prize packs,
All right.
which includes an Andrew Dice Clay cap.
That's the cap that Danny was wearing. And it's famous now because that
It's
was
on Twitter now.
Yeah,
it's
I,
extra
I-
famous.
I threw that on Twitter, so now
Yep.
it's a famous
Wow.
hat.
So
It
you've
barely
seen-
fit on Danny's head. Whatever. Go ahead, Sam.
You've seen this hat on Opie's Twitter,
Yeah.
and you could win it. An Andrew Dice Clay flyer
Yeah.
and a signed
Uh-oh.
Jim Norton at Caroline's poster.
Wow.
Wow.
And let's see who the big lucky winner is.
Look at him waddling across this.
Those
Look at the
fucking,
excitement out there.
Giant, pointed the wrong way
they're
feet.
fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's a fever pitch out here. And these prizes go to this man in the sideways cap. Yay!
Wow.
Wow.
Lucky you.
Look at that. It's like he didn't even ask for it.
Hey, you got a very excited crowd out there, Sam.
They're all
They
very
got some nice
excited.
energy, yeah.
They all want to win some nice prizes today. Somebody's going home with a cup of dirt.
Oh, that's right. The Brian
Yeah.
Regan signed cup of dirt.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they should know it's signed by Brian Regan.
And one person will get the hat that E-Rock has worn for the last 4 years.
Anybody want to smell the Iraq hat? I
Yeah,
smelled it.
It didn't smell that bad. I'm sure it was. Can someone smell the E-Rock hat?
Yes.
I smelled it for real. I did.
You'll smell the E-Rock hat.
What does it smell like, sir?
Yes.
Gagging.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. He sweated a lot.
It smells like an extra chromosome.
Or chromosome.
I know. I always fuck that word up.
Chromosome.
I always say chromosome, but I mean
Mr. Chromosome.
Sam?
We have a Voss Sucks t-shirt signed by Rich Voss.
Oh, wow. All right.
I think it's time to give away the bases of the
Stripper pole?
Oh
Okay.
wow, that's not the big one for the end, huh?
No.
That's the XM logo.
Wow, look at that.
If you have a stripper pole at home that you're not allowed to have naked girls on,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
would be the
perfect
fucking
for
gift
it.
for you.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets the first one.
Yeah.
This one goes to Miss Snuggie. Yay!
Collector's item. Oh, wow. Who's going to want to take that
What
one?
a lucky bitch!
Look how big that virus sign is.
You can barely get through the door with those stupid feet pointing out.
That thing's like,
I know.
Not true.
that thing is like 8
Keep
feet
thinking
wide.
of Bowser from Sha-Na-Na.
There goes camera 6.
He always thinks he's walking on fucking skis.
It's cool. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's 8 feet wide, long, that virus sign.
Yeah.
Yes, Sam. Go ahead.
This next base goes to that man in the white hat over there.
But what if he doesn't want it, Sam?
He won it.
All right.
He wants it.
Of course he wants it. It's a prize.
All right. And one more. Oh, no. Well, we have 4 of them. Get
Yeah.
rid of those dumb things.
Well,
It has
This one
it's a
is
big
going
XM
to-
logo, basically.
People like
Every-
avoiding eye contact at this point.
Yeah, I know. It's like they do not want to be picked to have
That's
to
the
take
beauty
this
of us.
garbage
We
home.
force you to take our junk.
every young lady likes one side of the base of a stripper pole, so this one goes to you.
Yay.
Oh man.
And finally,
Yeah.
the fourth and final side
Uh-huh.
goes to you because you weren't looking at me.
I can't carry this home. Well, you guys could trade among yourselves.
Tough fucking luck.
Yeah, we don't give a shit what you do with this stuff after we give it to you. Just don't leave it behind, please.
Came all the way from Worcester.
Worcester,
Worcester,
Mass.
Mass. I came here from Worcester.
Yeah, why can't you take it home? It won't. It's going to make your car too heavy. It weighs 3 pounds.
No, but he'd be walking around the city all day.
Would you drive a motorcycle?
Imagine you have to bring that.
Gonna be
back
walking
on a
around the city all
Yeah,
day.
carrying that.
We just have Kenny follow him to make sure he has it on his possession the entire time. He's
Don't
in New
put
York.
it down.
Right.
It's a collector's item.
Sam,
You dropped something.
how about Sam? Give one. Oh no, the Norton thing was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Norton thing was
all right,
good,
that
and
was
the
cool.
bases of the stripper pole
Wow,
were
what
really
is
nice.
this now?
What the fuck?
Mars is bringing in a bunch of. Oh,
How
wow.
the fuck are you gonna carry that around?
And Opie and Anthony's sign that used to be hanging up in here but isn't anymore.
That's gigantic, too.
That's at least 8 feet across and about 3.5 feet high.
Yeah, you like that Worcester? You could have been carrying that shit around.
Yeah. Try carrying that around.
Who the fuck's gonna take that home?
I don't know. That is really.
We could cut it up and
really
just give
big.
out pieces and then make them do a puzzle or something.
Wow, that is a big one.
Sam's holding something in his hand. Are you
Another great prize to give away.
right now?
It's a pair of blue jeans signed by Fatboy Slim and a ripped poster signed by Chris Angel, the Mind Freak.
The mind freak.
Fatboy Slim jeans signed.
Yes. And these all go...
Look at everybody just looking down at their shoes. Nobody wants
No
this
one
shit.
wants
Why?
to
This
be
is
picked.
stuff that's been in our office for years. Years.
I think they're just overwhelmed by the moment.
Yeah. All right.
It's very exciting out here. These are all going to this man in the green jacket.
All right. Thank you, Sam. We're gonna take it from there. We're gonna take it from you here. All right. Bill Burr in studio today. Thank you, Sam. More stuff
welcome.
to give away in a little while.
Really
Oh, we got
something.
tons of stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
This is like reminding me when Oprah gave away those cars, you know?
Yeah, just like it.
Same kind of
Amazingly,
excitement out there.
Just like it, yeah.
Well, Oprah has a nice budget to work with.
Yeah.
We're lucky to have jobs at this point.
What a bunch of garbage.
Yeah. Oh, the Twitter story of the day, Ant.
Oh,
It's worth
what's
it.
that?
Everyone's twittering. Listen to this one. Everyone knows Mark Cuban, right? He's been on our show a bunch of times.
Sure.
Owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's in a little trouble for twittering.
All right, and here's a drop from Mark Cuban. The billionaire Dallas Mavericks owner has been fined by NBA officials for commenting on league referees on his Twitter page. He tweeted about them. Mr. Cuban posted several tweets questioning the lack of technical foul calls made during a particular game between the Mavericks and the Nuggets. In response to the fine, Mr. Cuban tweeted, "You can no longer say that no one makes money from Twitter now."
What a Johnson.
Wow, that's the best part of the story.
What?
The newsman said, "What a Johnson." He
Yeah.
basically was calling him a dick.
Call him a dick right there.
So he had a tweet
Twitter-
about the refs.
Twitter problem.
See that Twitter? I mean, it's just amazing, man. Just the kind of
Oh,
the,
wait.
the stuff that
All right,
goes
let's go
on
with
there.
this. I know where you're going.
What?
Conspiracy? What do you
No,
got?
no, I'm not going with that.
What do you
I'm
got
just-
on
I don't
the-
understand all the fucking excitement
No,
about,
no,
about Twitter.
no. But you're a conspiracy guy. Mm-hmm. Social networking in general. You don't even have to go with Twitter. You got the Facebook, you got the Twitter, you got the MySpace. You think there's some kind of conspiracy involved with this whole thing?
No.
What's the angle there?
No.
No.
Come on, I'm serious.
No, I'm not one of these guys who just thinks there's a man in the moon watching us. I just was more into that banker stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as Twitter goes, I just think that's,
Silly.
yeah.
People are losing their jobs over it, though. Heard that on the news this morning. People are stupid, and they're twittering things and putting things on their Facebook and MySpace and whatnot that says that their job sucks. They're bored at their job.
My boss is a
The
douche.
boss is an asshole. Yeah, and they'll put that there, and then they get fired.
Yeah, but how do they find out unless they're Twittering
There's
too?
rats. There's rats.
You gotta be-
Somebody be a rat at the office and be like, "Oh, hey, look at what this person wrote."
You got a
on their,
rat in the house.
Got a rat.
Sometimes I wish I was a criminal. With the
Yeah.
Facebook and the Twitter, man, it's so easy. You got these dummies like, well, update. I'm in Disney with my entire family, not
Yes.
coming back to May 1st.
Left the house alone.
So
And then-
psyched.
And then you look a little further in the Facebook, their address is there, pictures of their house.
Think I forgot to lock the door.
Right. Update. Oh, no, I'm here at Disney and I
LOL.
forgot to lock my door.
LOL. Yeah.
I gotta think someone out there is using that info nicely.
Yeah.
For their own benefit.
Yeah, sure.
Dummies. You want another Twitter story? This is a good
There's
one, too.
another Twitter
Dude,
story.
every day.
Bathroom cam story. Also
Wow.
in Nassau County, apparently. Huh? Ew.
I think that was at a restaurant, like a horrible
So how's this going
restaurant.
to work? Is Twitter going to kill Facebook?
Not really.
Facebook is huge.
Yeah, they're a little different.
It's the biggest in the world right now.
And how do you say
Facebook
it?
is the biggest in the world.
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Okay. Twitter's like you're texting.
Twitter is
You're just mass
it's just-
texting
Yeah,
people.
you're mass texting. You put a
Facebook, you
text
do
out
so
there
much
for
more.
everyone to check in on. And
So is that what it's going to be like for the rest of the career? You got to keep chasing the herd? I don't know. I suppose why didn't go from MySpace
chasing the herd?
to Facebook? I'm going to go add the same 30,000 douchebags I already had on.
Yay!
Yeah, you just move them around your social networks. You take them from one, put them in the other.
Jimmy, you look like you wanted to say something.
It's kind of a weird thing with this Facebook and all, and especially the texting. It's this weird silent communication. People are kind of. It's like look, fast forward, say 50 years from now, with this ability, it's almost like an evolution. Like people are fucking going to be silently communicating. It's like we're all going into one fucking way of communicating with each other without even speaking. Like you always think of aliens as being so mysterious and they don't talk, they just think and they know what the other person is thinking, whatever the fuck it is. Maybe we're a few hundred years away from that, or 1,000 years away from that.
We just need little machines to do it with right now.
Dude, once
we need little electric machines.
They will eventually, because they can already figure out how you can think and move a fake limb. That's beginning to take hold. So fast forward a couple of years where you can think and text. That's a very possible thing. Once you're saying,
Wi-Fi in your head.
There's a chip in your head or something like that.
Yeah,
Dude, that's scary.
But it's not as
Wi-Fi
crazy as
head.
you think. It'll detect diseases. It'll fucking do all.
Yeah, they hook it up to your fucking brain. Did you cheat on your taxes? And they say, oh shit, they know. You see that?
It'll be
They can
beyond
see all
that,
your
though.
thought?
It'll be
They
beyond
see
that, though,
everything.
because even the
Oh,
people
yeah.
asking you, did you cheat on your taxes, will be subjected to the same kind of fucking thought scrutiny.
Let me ask you something, because
Sounds like fun.
We were just talking about this again yesterday. How many phone calls, for real, Ant? I ask you especially, how many phone calls have you made on your iPhone in the last 2 days? For real. I think I've made one. I'll start.
Probably two.
I made one, maybe two, but I've probably texted in the last 2 days.
Oh my God,
40 to 50 times easy.
Yeah.
And that's how I communicate with people.
I don't like
to actually use
calls,
this
yeah.
to make a phone call is so primitive at this point. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
See, I got the flip phone.
like
Are you making a lot of phone
wow.
calls though? Oh well, you got to
I got
upgrade
the,
your phone.
the flip phone.
But if you got an iPhone or a BlackBerry or some of these other fancier
Gadgets,
phones, you're
yeah.
not using it to make phone calls anymore.
It has gone beyond the point where it's your phone.
Right.
It's not just a phone. You say, I'm going to get a phone. Something like this, I don't use it as a phone. People call. Occasionally, I'll pick it up.
You get
But for
bothered
the most part.
You get bothered when it rings like a phone.
Yeah, you're like, what is that?
Why are you calling me?
Oh.
Text me. You're
I noticed that
Your
when
thoughts.
when my phone rings these days, like I start panicking. Like I don't want to pick it up.
Yeah. It's like,
And then
why
I say,
didn't you text
exactly?
me?
That's exactly. And like you have your 4-minute phone call, and you're like, why couldn't they just text me then?
Just text me. And then between the apps that you put on, like the iPhone, my email, web browser, I could pretty much do whatever I need to do. And now they're doing things where advertising that you pass by, your phone throws off a signal, and what you've been browsing and looking through can end up on a billboard based on what you're looking at.
That'd be hilarious.
Which would be
That explains all those ads for children's clothing.
Wow, Dan, do you own stock in Garanimals?
every time I walk by here.
Wow.
Jesus.
Vince,
It's embarrassing if one
I'm really
walks by and
falling
there's
behind the
just
times here.
douche ads come up on the thing. A Vagisil.
No, her husband, her husband and wife walk by for it's Vagisil and clothespins.
Why are all these plastic fists popping up everywhere?
Vince from Bayonne, he writes, a recruiter called my wife to schedule an interview, then asked her about her broken toe. He'd found out about it by searching out her Facebook page. So even prospective employers check out your social networking stuff. Absolutely, they
People
do.
throw a lot of stuff up there that's kind of like, investigators must love it. Private eyes and shit. They must love this stuff because it's so easy to get information on people.
The whole case is right there.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Everything.
Here's another Twitter story, and then we'll move on.
It's just after 7 a.m. at Henry Ford Hospital, and a surgical team is about to embark on a complicated cancer surgery.
Let's do this.
They're ready to go. Doctors, check. Nurses, check. Twitter, check.
No, really?
What do you mean?
Tumor.
Dude, if I'm getting operated on for cancer, I don't want to hear my doctor going, all right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
We're going in.
You think he's like, yeah. All right.
First, let me tweet I have to tweet.
Is that what it's called? Tweeting?
Yeah.
That's
not what I call it.
I say twittering.
By the way, it's probably the fucking patient who sent this out. He probably sent it out. Going in for my surgery now. I hope that's what it was.
No.
Oh, no, it's
That's
not.
the doctor.
Twitter?
So we are twittering? Oh, good.
That's right. Surgery meets social networking. The surgeons are twittering the
Hate this
entire
woman, by the way.
procedure for all the world to read.
So why are you twittering a surgery?
We're trying to use this as a way to get the word out.
Teaching via Twitter. Dr. Craig Rogers and his team want people to know about a relatively new technique to remove a cancerous tumor on the kidney without having to remove the entire kidney. Wow, live tweeting of surgery from Michigan, tweets one follower. While Dr. Rogers performs the robotic surgery, Chief Resident Dr. Raj Langani documents what's going on in real time.
Isn't that weird?
I don't know what to make of that. I was so annoyed listening to her fucking
terrible.
voice, and wow, I couldn't
There's the
take
tumor.
listening
See
to her.
it? Right there.
They finally reach the tumor, but then Dr. Langani has to tweet some bad news.
My gosh, this is big.
Dr. Langani immediately lets the Twitterverse know.
This is cock.
The tumor has been isolated and it is penetrating very deep into the kidney.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Spencer, let's talk this through.
They may
Spencer.
have to remove the entire kidney, and that's exactly what they didn't want to do. Dr. Rogers knows the Twitter universe is watching.
You
Could I have
suck.
picked a harder case for this?
Adding to the tension, they have only 30 minutes to get the tumor out before a lack of blood flow damages the kidney.
And a bad Wi-Fi
then
connection.
There's another problem. They're having trouble controlling the bleeding.
And I'm going to need you to suck like there's no tomorrow.
Just in the
All right. Isolate.
All right, we got something out of this dumb news story. Get that immediately isolated.
This guy's a surgeon.
Need you to suck like there's no
Oh,
tomorrow.
I missed it. Hold on. Let me go back.
Oh,
Let me get back there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
new instant replay sound.
There's another problem. They're having trouble controlling the bleeding.
And I'm going to need you to suck like there's no tomorrow.
Just in the nick of time, crisis diverted.
What?
In the end, Dr. Rogers saves the whole kidney and shares the good news with the Twitterverse.
Nice twittering.
Nice
You're a master twitterer.
What an amazing story.
It's not amazing.
No, it's not amazing.
What an amazing
What is amazing about that?
It'd be funny if you fucked the guy's kidney up by dropping his phone onto the kidney.
He's twittering.
Yeah.
Fucking news guys have nothing to say.
No.
Yeah.
What an amazing.
He was so like, what an amazing story.
I think he was trying to
can't
draw out
even-
the sentence, waiting for something else to come up on the teleprompter.
Yeah.
What an amazing story.
Next up on the news.
Let's go to Mark in Jersey. He's using the social networking sites for his job. What's up, Mark?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey,
I'm a repossession agent, and my company actually found cars to that we were looking for that are repos through MySpace, Facebook, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, see? These guys are using
A
it.
lot of times we'd, find them on Facebook or something, and we'd see a familiar-looking apartment complex through their pictures, and we'd be like, oh, wow, it's right there. Or another one I had, a girl went to Rutgers College, and she supposedly lived in South Jersey, and she had all over Facebook, proud student of Rutgers, class of 2010, and there I go, drive through the Rutgers dorms, and there's my car.
That's hilarious.
There you go. It's happening.
Wow.
I knew this was happening. I was thinking more
working
like the
out, boys.
criminals, but there you go, a repo guy.
How do they find him on Facebook? Do they actually use their real name to further their moronic
people
behavior?
Yeah, people are dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my house. Here's my new car. Here's this. Here's that. Here's my naked kids in a bathtub. That's, what are you doing? There's pedos out there, you idiots.
Yeah, you ever think that when they try to have those cute diaper commercials?
Yeah, of
You're just like,
course.
somebody's rubbing one out to this right now. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
TiVo those.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, that's Uncle Paul.
I don't like the Huggies kid. The Pampas kid is good, though. Huggies kid's ugly.
Jesus Christ. That again, dude. That's fucking awesome.
That Pampas kid's got skin like a She's a good girl.
It's a creep. Yeah.
That's the creepiest voice I've ever heard.
Creep.
You was a cute baby when you was young, Billy. I used to babysit you, change your diapers.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, God, what is she doing?
Well, that's not.
Just
Riding around on a tiny
She's
little bicycle.
tight-roping 2 feet in the air. What a challenge.
The news is just ridiculous.
Nice legs on
What
that
did they
one,
do to her? Does she do traffic anymore?
No.
They just like threw her in
so.
the
Yep.
threw it out on the street.
Look at how elongated Emily Francis's fucking head looks.
Whoa.
With that new hairdo.
The hair don't, Jimmy. Oh, good gravy.
That was funny. It's a hair don't. It's a hair doo-doo. Shit.
We could go into. We got a woman calling 911 over beer.
Oh, God.
Is this a good one there, Danny? I didn't hear this one.
Burr?
What do you got on this?
What's wrong with beer all the time?
I love the beer.
What's wrong with the beer we got?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I drink pretty good.
Yeah,
Of course, we all know that.
Stella Artois,
What do you got on the Burr?
Newcastle,
Howling monkey.
Thunder, Bolt, whatever it was. This lady called 911, not one, not two, but 3 times.
Over her beer?
Over her beer. I don't want to give it away. You could just...
All right, let's take a listen here.
Tampa Police 911, what is the address of the emergency? The emergency is, there's a problem with, there's a real problem, actually. What's going on? Okay. There's an argument that's going totally out of control. I don't want to go to jail. He don't want to go to jail. Understand? Okay, so you guys are just arguing right now?
I gotta stop. What?
I couldn't understand what.
He doesn't want to go to jail. She doesn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
Understand.
I heard
So
that.
don't call 911.
Right.
Well, she's
Good way to not go to jail.
She's absolutely hammered on the phone with 911.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's been a disturbance at her residence. Her roommate, boyfriend, whatever it is, has taken her beer. We don't find that out for a little while. At this point, it's just an insanely drunk person calling 911, and she is difficult to understand. And believe me, I understand that. And there's good reason that I left all that in because eventually the 911, the caller gets mad at the 911 operator for going, excuse me, what? And she actually thinks that she's being fucked with.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are just arguing right now? Pardon me? You're just arguing? It's right now, just arguing, yeah. What are you arguing about? Beer? Huh? Beer. I'm totally embarrassed for you to say that. But yeah, it's about beer. What is your phone And he just took my beer out of my hand. That's a lot. What is your phone number, ma'am? What's the phone number? Well, my cell phone number is and your cell phone number. I'll get somebody out there. Please, because he got my beer and he bought for me. No. Okay, I'll get somebody out there. And I'm trying to get my beer back. He's trying to mess me up. All right. Thank you. Please hurry. Okay.
Please hurry. Got my beer.
What's the problem with the beer? The guy's drinking her beer?
From what it sounds like, she's ripped, and he probably said, okay, it's time for you to stop drinking, and then took her beer away. So she called 911.
Oh, my God. She calls back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and doesn't understand why a cop showed up.
Yeah.
Tampa Police 911, what is the address of the emergency? Okay, Tampa Police? Yep. There were 2 cops just came to my apartment for no reason. For no reason?
This dummy. Oh, lock her up. Just came to my apartment for no reason. You called 911.
They're going to check it out.
Please hurry. And the last thing was, please hurry.
Just came to my apartment for no reason.
For
no reason? Yeah, for no reason. Nobody called him out here. Yeah, somebody did. Did. I didn't. Yeah, you did. Who? Oh, what's my name? Where? No, I called you this y'all. I'm so sorry. I have to get it back. I called you out early about 15 people selling fucking drugs in front of my building. That's the only kind of mess you. Do you have it now?
I heard you the first time that you called.
Okay. Do you have it recorded or in there?
Yes, it's recorded.
Okay, then. Send that to me. I only called you guys for a drug deal. And now I'm getting in trouble because people hear me now.
Now, you didn't call me for a drug deal. You said that your roommate took your beer from you and wouldn't give it back to you.
I don't call out for no reason.
Okay.
Why you talking to them now? I don't do that. And then, when they come out, it's like, oh, it's all on me. And I ain't did nothing.
Well, you just called 10 minutes ago about your roommate taking your beer.
Honestly, I don't remember that. Honestly, I don't.
What did you say?
I said, honestly, I don't remember that.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't.
You know how this call should end?
Yeah. Hold on.
Or how about...
Obama president now.
There it is.
She didn't remember that she had called 911.
The operator says, she's like, you called 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called for a drug deal. What?
We got one more bit of the
Yeah, this is where...
it gets really good.
Yeah,
the dramatic conclusion.
Well, you know, everybody who gets that drunk has to start crying at some point.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's part of the rules.
Yeah,
right?
I think it is part of the drunken phone call playbook.
I love you, man.
I'm not trying to, you know, hang. I'm not trying to.
Why are you crying? I can't understand you.
Because everybody
I can't hear you. What?
Everybody thinking I'm doing purpose when I'm not.
Okay.
When I say to you, I'm calling for a certain reason, you come in on the cell phone like, oh, she just fucking played that drunk. I'm not.
I didn't say that, ma'am.
But now you talking to me though.
No, I never said that to you.
No. Okay, you know what? When they come like me out, come like me out. Come like me out. I have to do it, I guess, right?
Huh?
I can't stand this like this. Look! I said, if you want to come lock me up, come fucking lock me up. That's what I fucking said. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, get along.
What is going on?
That bitch am crazy.
Oh, she's fucked up.
The beer we have, it drank pretty good. Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller. It drank pretty good, don't it?
It drank pretty good.
The beer murder one is maybe better.
Boom.
They was all over a bureau. They had a bureau that they didn't have no bureau. And they won a bureau. They were hanging around to get a bureau. The mailman gave me a dime. I was just they were arguing over a bureau. They probably took his bureau and then shot him.
It took his burn and they shot him.
That might have been the same lady.
Sounds similar.
Sober.
Yeah, it sounds similar. Oh, my God.
The Miller chime in is my fucking favorite piece of audio in years.
Miller.
Dude, how long ago was that? That was like almost a year ago.
Yeah, it's gotta be a year.
I still do that once a day at least.
We always, I know. Constantly do that bit.
They're trying to figure out what a brossage is.
Oh, no.
Doing,
What is it? They're doing chick chat.
Their new bit, chick
With
chat.
two guys there now. 3 gals and 2 guys.
They're doing like the View
anchor is
locally
out
here
there
in New York
now.
City on the news.
And the doctor. A brassage. Oh, it's a brassage.
What's a brassage?
When you massage the tits?
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't know what it means.
That's what I call it when I'm on the train and I just grab them. I bellow into her face.
It's like vocabulary right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really trying hard
What
to
is
revamp this Pix News.
What's a brassage? Yes, there.
Saw a story on it this morning. It was it's a brassiere that is being marketed as being able to prevent cancer, And ABC News, I think, interviewed the woman that developed it, and she got all defensive during the interview.
How the fuck does it
By
prevent
massaging
cancer?
the bosom.
What does that
What is
do?
battery operated?
No, not battery operated at all.
So how the fuck does the bra?
There's actually a little person in there.
That's why they have
a little midget.
That's why they have the
Oh,
resident
wow.
doctor on there to probably talk about what hogwash it is.
Steve is right though.
Yes.
Brassage pulled from market after GMA report.
Really?
From some time. All right. Maybe it was too good to be true. A bra offering sexy style, great lift, and a built-in lymph node massage is no longer on the market following a Good Morning America report questioning the bra maker's claims of improved breast health. Makers of the Brassage claimed regular bras trap toxins in breast tissue. The GMA report said the Brassage massage supposedly promoted breast health. There is no medical science backing up the Brassage claims, the show said. One breast cancer survivor called it exploitative, and a doctor said the idea that the Brassage somehow contributes to healthy breasts was very far-fetched.
Yes.
Christina, the Brassage inventor, walked out of the ABC interview when the reporter started questioning the idea that a massaging bra could help prevent disease. She said she didn't imply for a moment this is a cure-all to breast disease. And that was it.
And then they pan to another bra, and it's a pair of tits smoking. I don't know why I said that. It's fun.
It's just fun.
It's a fun thing to
picture.
say.
Fun to picture.
A fun image.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break, get into some other things. We still have who?
Harold Perrineau. If I'm saying his last name
Perrineau or whatever,
right.
from Lost and Oz, and
Guy's
he's
been some
got a new
huge
project.
shows.
Yes. We could do the Lost montage. The Lost Michael Dawson Walt montage. Does this make sense?
I hope it does. I don't know. I didn't hear it, but Steve put it together.
All right, let's take a listen to this.
Look how I passed the buck.
Yeah.
Just like the staff.
We're going to have this guy in today.
I will. Walt! 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 Where's Walt? Walt stays with me. Walt! 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 I'm not going back without Walt! Where are you, man? Walt! Then take me! God, take me! I'm coming for Walt! Walt! I'm not leaving him out here! Walt! 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 Don't you ever say his name again, ever! I'm his father. My boy. You doing my boy? My boy. Letting you near my boy. They took my son. Stay away from my son. I'm gonna get back my son. They took my son! Where's my boy? They took my son. Where the hell is my son? Son! You're not taking my son. My son. You see my son? They're not taking my son away. I'm getting my son back. Get you with my son again. I'll kill you. Walt! 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 Where's Walt? Walt stays with me.
I get it. I think we're going to have that guy on our show today.
That's pretty goddamn good.
I couldn't hear. What's the kid's name?
Oh, my God. You know what? We should just play it again.
Walt.
Now, would he enjoy that if he heard it, or would he fucking hate it?
Let's play it for him when he gets in
boy.
and see how he likes it.
And find out.
Yeah.
Okay. And Matrix Reloaded he was in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 3 big projects for him.
Neo.
he in all of
Neo. Where's Neo? I'm looking for Neo. The one.
Opie and Anthony. Busy show. Big crowd. Lots more stuff to give away from the office.
Yeah, a lot of
Good stuff
people
today, right?
Oh, it's awesome. I was actually looking at it during the break. I was really tempted, you know? Little 5-finger discount over there.
Oh, yeah, hey, watch it.
Oh, Kenny Stabby, he's over there guarding it.
I'll keep them away. It's a big crowd, yeah. This is
memorabilia.
What do we got? 3 more days?
After today,
After today?
The crowds are growing. You notice that?
Yeah, they want to get that last glimpse.
Yeah.
It's like the lead up to the final Seinfeld. It's that much excitement.
Yeah, just like it.
Yeah. Then we got that Friday's going to be.
Well, it is just like it
out of fucking hand.
because it's going to end with us in a jail cell,
in a jail
basically,
cell
over there.
broadcasting
In Western Massachusetts.
I think you're accurate. Are they still there? Are they? What?
Yes. Yeah, they didn't. I haven't seen a show after that, so they must still be there.
Are they going to be released in 20 years as old guys? Is that what they're going for eventually? They
when
had to
do
have
the reunion show.
When they ended the Seinfeld series like that, they had to have something in mind. Like, all right, but eventually what we'll do is, I don't know how or where.
Self-destruct by yelling the N-word out on stage.
Yeah, that fucking put the kibosh on any big reunions.
I don't think Kramer will be back anytime soon.
They'll just recast Kramer.
Yeah, that's all they'll do.
That's all they'll do in Hollywood.
You know something like, is he ever? You think he's ever going to be able to crawl out of that hole? What's the next move?
Jimmy the Greek never did until the day he died.
But the thing is, he doesn't have to. He's got enough money.
Yeah, but you know something.
Enjoy your life.
Money's money. Money's money. But he's
fucked
a performer. He wants to be out there.
And Jimmy the Greek was just being ignorant. Like Jimmy the Greek wasn't like
Jimmy the Greek was kind of reciting history in a very tasteless way. But I mean.
He wasn't trying to be a cunt. Like Michael Richards, the problem with him was not that he said it, but that he said it angrily and it was addressing a heckler angrily. Like you knew what he was doing. There was no way to disguise it like, oh, I was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Like he was just mad and it was like a factor
You
on
sound
the
like me in
audience.
traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what we got here.
Well, back in the day, anytime you did anything, you could never make a comeback. Even if you got that one girl was in that video getting fisted. Nowadays, you get your own.
My grandmother made a comeback.
Nowadays, you get your own TV show off or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but he's done like the one thing. Like I'm trying to think. Like if I was guiding his career, like what is the next move other than continuing to tell him to sit tight and let this blow over.
Just let it blow over. It's okay.
You have to take a couple years off, I think, sometime. With a big one like that, you take a couple years.
I think it's been a couple of years. When did that happen?
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where...
You stage a house fire where he runs in and saves someone of color.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would work.
But then they have video of him actually setting the fire to a black person's house. That could backfire.
They just have him come out of the house, and because he ran in, and to be heroic, he wound up getting soot all over his face, and they'll just take a picture of that and think he was in blackface, making fun of people. It's like, oh, that Kramer, he's at it again. It just goes to show you how huge that is, because when you think of Michael Richards now, I just think of that. I just think of that self-destructing tirade he had. And this is a guy who was on the most popular sitcom ever, so... to overshadow that with something you said, yikes.
But has he tried to do anything like stand-up wise? I mean, it's going to really hurt.
What club's going to fucking, hey, come on in.
Breaking news, Travis has the update on Michael Richards. Michael Richards. Richards, right. Travis, you can say this. Whatever. He's going to guest star on Curb Your Enthusiasm this season.
Oh, okay.
So he's back.
Well.
Better than ever.
He's back. He's tougher than leather.
Larry David. That's a new line.
That's how they would say, we're tougher than leather.
Oh, we're back. Don't sing the Van Halen.
Through all kinds of weather.
The groans coming from the audience.
What, they love it. They understand. It's fucking good. You don't like seeing an artist create some music?
I see them all nodding their heads, Jimmy. They like it.
That's right.
Give him another line.
I don't know what else rhymes with that.
Well, you could just use some of the older lines.
It's
a pleasure to see this live, is what I'm saying.
We've been around for a long. Oh, yeah. Wait, we've been around for a long. Wait, is it around or away? I forget the lyrics.
It's your song.
I don't remember.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, we have.
How about you hear it? And then I think what's cool is they get to see it live.
That's right.
They came all this way to see the Jimmy song live, or a part of
the
it.
new Van Halen.
Yeah.
Hey, does it make you feel comfortable?
So bad. I can't listen to it. Because I could so see it.
Yeah, me too.
We've been away for a long time. We've been through changes. We played some games. The more things change, the more things stay the same. We're better than ever. We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
Together forever. We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
We're better than ever. We're back. Together forever. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah.
I like the Tougher Than Leather edition.
Yeah. That's the concert version.
Better than, ladies, how better than ever. We're back. Together forever. We're back.
Bill's a little confused. When Van Halen said they were getting back together with the David Lee Roth, Jimmy decided to write their first comeback song.
Because he knew how it would be.
I never was a big Van Halen fan. I think they were decent, but I always thought they were overrated. And I always just thought that they were, lyrically they were fucking awful. And I could just picture them doing this cornball fucking comeback song. We're back. David Lee Roth is, and I could picture the video. And he would be playing, and David would be standing they'd be back to back, kind of looking at each other.
It's such a douche chill.
We're back. And they'd be smiling at each other like we're a little bit older, but we ain't much wise. And you could picture the smiles and the fucking stupid Wolfgang, his son. You don't think that's good?
No.
I ran into David Lee Roth's lawyer.
Oh. I thought you stepped it. I thought it was a tumbleweed.
Look, it's Eddie Van Halen and Valerie Bertinelli.
On TV as we speak. I ran into his lawyer at the Allman Brothers show.
Really?
And actually he has no problem with us. And he wanted some inside info on the whole K-Rock thing. He goes, I believe they brought in David to set you guys up. We truly believe they never wanted David Lee Roth to succeed.
That's
and
bullshit.
he was put in there so they could put you guys in there eventually. Because the company didn't want you guys following Howard because they knew that was a tough spot. So they put my guy, David Lee Roth, in there. Turns out this guy's a huge fan. David Lee Roth's a huge fan. They're all good with us.
I wonder if they heard you back. I want to hear what I would love to get David to sing that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
And then I found out that they're going on tour after Wolfgang graduates in May or June.
Oh, cool.
And then they're waiting for him to graduate so they could go on tour again.
Do you think he would? Do you think? I bet at one point in the video he'll tussle Wolfgang's hair, because he goes, "The more things change, the more things stay." I guess he says change. He'll rustle his hair.
I can't even look at you.
Why?
He just hit the high note. That sounded great.
Yeah.
It's so douchey.
Let me say hi to Eric in Georgia. Eric.
Hey, Jimmy Lee Roth. I mean, you forgot when you're singing "We're Back," you got to hold the mic out to the crowd and let the crowd sing "We're Back."
And they all yell "Together forever," and the lights would go on. And then I go, "We're back."
Do you want to try the audience at least saying "We're back"?
No,
you don't have to do your part. You already laid down your part.
I say we're back, and they go together forever.
Is that what you need them to do?
That's the concert version.
All right, why don't we try this again? So do you guys know where someone's got to cue them? Sam, you're good at this. You cue the audience participation. You want them to say together forever.
Why doesn't he sing it right on the stripper?
Well, I don't want to.
Because he won't do that.
I was trying to add more douchiness to it. Sorry.
I have to find out where David Lee Roth would throw the Sammy Hagar jab. He would at one point.
Oh,
and some of us can still drive 55, or he'd do some kind of. You think that's bad? He'd do some kind of.
I'm just gonna set up a little hand wall.
You can't look at me.
Over here.
All right, you want the studio audience participation, Jimmy?
Yeah, because I'm only going to say, I go, "We're back!" And they have to go "Together forever," and then I go, "We're back!"
Tougher than leather.
Wait,
it's live.
No,
I say better. I say we're back, and you say
straight.
"We're better than ever," and then I go, "We're back!" and you go, "Together forever." And then we all commit suicide.
Jimmy, why don't you sing over the track? Do a little Britney Spears here.
Okay.
We got the track. You just sing along with it. And then the audience, you know when to jump in. Sam will kind of cue you. Hopefully this will work.
Okay.
Take one.
Whip it! Back! We're back! Stop repeating the same verse, you assholes.
What do we do wrong, Jimmy?
It's "We're back," and you go "Together forever."
And then you say,
no, I go "Better than ever." I go "Better than ever." I go "We're back," and you go "Better than ever."
Well, he can't even get his own song right.
Better than ever, together forever.
That's right.
Right.
And then I go and wait, no, I'm trying to think if I can add this extra line. We're back. Okay.
All right.
We're back. Together forever. We're back. Better than ever. And some people say we're even tougher than leather. Huh?
Stop it.
That's good, right? That's how David Lee Roth would do things. You have like a little
All
laugh.
right, let's try it with the music. Last try at this.
We're back! We're back! And a lot of people say that we're tougher than leather.
There's no reason for that.
You don't like the little laugh they'll throw in there?
I love the laugh. The laugh made it.
Oh, boy.
What a douche chill.
I know. He would try to have like that, like just a boy having fun, you know? It's like, oh,
No, but then you got to do the big, the open smile.
yeah. Taking his shirt off. We got it.
You do karate, I got it. You can
Yeah,
kick
exactly.
high.
Yeah.
You just slack stretch.
Let's bring Sam to the big table. He did a little what's the haps.
Hold on. According to Steve, and
What
again,
happened?
this is a rumor,
What
Van
happened?
Halen is rumored to be doing a stadium tour with Guns N' Roses this summer.
Yeah, they're waiting for Wolfgang to fucking graduate.
Yeah,
I
with
got
Guns N'
the
Roses?
inside
with Guns N'
info.
Roses?
Oh, the Guns N' Roses new info though.
Now,
Why
with
can't
Axl or
they
no?
just have Michael Anthony
it's
come
not-
back?
it's-
Is he
He's
really?
with Sammy Hagar.
It's not a
Because what?
Camp
They
split up there. Camp
yeah.
split up, and Sammy and Michael Anthony very good friends.
Because Michael Anthony did what? He PlayStationed over Sammy's house, and Eddie got mad.
Yeah,
and
something
that
like
was
that.
it.
Yeah,
it was some dumb thing.
Exactly. Crying.
Good excuse to get it.
How would you feel if you've been a rock star for like 30 years? And
Good!
and then you got replaced by a 12-year-old
Yeah.
who handles
Yeah.
it with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, he has no problem. He's right in there with his father and the rest of them.
Those running with the devil bass line.
Yeah.
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 Bum, 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 bum.
It's
Bum, bum, bum.
That was complicated.
The father and
Yeah.
the son would have a back-to-back in the video, too.
Oh, no, they wouldn't.
Eddie and Wolfgang, sure they would, because it's like the old and the new.
Yeah, they would have to.
You
Come
know.
on. Sam, what's the haps? We'll move on.
What does he sing the line about? Some of us have tongues and some don't.
He probably rephrases it. Like there's probably a thing where Eddie is throwing a box out and inside are stamps and lollipops. and other things one would lick. A pussy. A couple of nipples.
Box of things you lick.
Yeah, a toad with drugs on its back. All right.
Is it true he lost part of his tongue?
Yeah.
For real?
I don't know. I hope so. I've
Yeah,
been joking about it for a year.
It's a big casino.
What's
It's a
that?
big casino in his tongue.
Yeah.
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 Sam, you did what's
here.
the haps? You brought the bit back, huh?
Nice.
Yes, I did.
And where'd you go?
Well, Making the Band was holding auditions at 10th and 25th Street.
Isn't that P. Diddy's project?
Yeah, P. Diddy Making the Band.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd go down there and see what all the hubbub was about.
Oh, nice. And we meet Jordan. Let's get right into this. Who's Jordan?
Well, Jordan was one of the... See, P. Diddy now, with this version of Making the Band, is trying to get a backup band. So he's auditioning guitarists, bassists, drummers, and backup singers.
P. Diddy?
Yeah. Or as I call him, P. Twitty, because I follow him on Twitter.
All right.
How's his tweets?
Kill him.
Inspirational.
Yeah, right.
Someone shoot Sam.
Uplifting.
Yeah.
Sam, he's a big P. Diddy
P.
fan.
Twitty.
You know who the number one Twitterer is?
Conway
right now?
Twitty.
Soldier Boy.
Number one? Anybody?
Jonas Brothers or
Happening
Soldier
today.
Boy?
Happened
John
today.
Mayer.
John Mayer was up there, my friend, but he is not the number one Twitter.
Britney
And
bitches.
It's
What is
Wait,
that?
let me
What's
guess.
the criteria?
the most followers, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Beating out Obama for the number one spot.
Hold on.
Oh, not number one. There's only one that's ahead of this person. CNN is number one right now. Okay,
Yeah.
yes. This celebrity is number two.
I think I know. Frank Gorshin. No?
That's the Riddler from the old Batman TV.
Oh, did they not laugh? I thought the mics
Not at
were
all.
off. Oh,
No.
all right.
That was very good. Very good.
Is it Brittany?
Yeah, because you heard Sam. Sam kind of blew
How many does
Sam
she
Blow.
have?
Sorry.
Sam blew
Sorry.
the bit.
Sorry.
How many followers?
But she's the number one celebrity.
Gotta have 20, 30 followers.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Then I got more than her.
Yeah.
All right. So Jordan,
How many does the bitch have?
I don't know.
A lot. I follow her.
What?
Why would you follow her? What is she going to say if she's even doing
Yeah,
her own
what is she
tweets?
saying?
A lot of these celebrities. Oh, Christopher Walken. People were all over following Christopher Walken, going, "Holy shit, his tweets are hilarious." And you know, he's a weird guy to begin with. We all know that.
It was Jay Moore?
I don't know if it's Jay Moore.
Would be
Very
ironic,
good.
wouldn't it?
But it was a imposter.
It was?
Right. They shut it down. They shut down the fake Christopher
Wow.
Walken Twitter guy who was
Who was doing a great job of being
Dude, he was
Christopher
entertaining
Walken?
everybody, I guess. Supposedly the tweets
shame.
were hilarious, but they had to shut that guy down because it
That's a
wasn't the real
shame.
guy. All right, here's we meet Jordan. What's the haps with Sam Roberts at the Making the Band auditions?
All right, we're out here with Jordan at the Making the Band auditions. Jordan, what's the haps?
It's a long line, but I'm ready for it. Not nervous. I'm ready.
On P. Diddy's Twitter, he said he was in Miami this weekend partying it up. You think it's pretentious that he didn't show up to his own auditions? He just stayed in Miami?
Well, I actually did the Making the Band auditions before. They never show up until, like, the necessary auditions.
Which auditions did you go to?
The ones
The dick-sucking
in DC
ones?
for Making the Band 4.
What was your critique?
My critique, I wasn't vocally ready, so I got some training, came back, ready for it this time.
You want to give us a little sample?
No.
Okay, just give us a quick, give just a hook or something.
In the night, I hear them talking.
That's it?
Ooh, wow, you nailed him.
Yeah.
You're good. You're persistent.
Yeah.
Come on. Just give us the hook.
Well, I mean, if they want to be on TV singing, they can
Yeah,
sing.
exactly. Then they
course.
should be able to just, right then and there. And he did. And wow, did he stink.
That was after training.
Yeah.
This is his second time
Yeah.
up there.
Was he
You didn't have a chance
feminine?
to warm up. It's okay.
He was slight of frame and effeminate, well-dressed,
Yes.
well-groomed.
Okay. Just wondering.
Sleight of frame.
Sounds like someone you describe in a mirror.
Thank you.
Svelte, reeking of semen.
They're going with the old school cable commercial where the guy dresses up like the dumb lobster or whatever the fuck he is. Or
Oh, right, yeah.
The octopus. Yeah, this fucking idiot. Wash his head. Come on.
Ugh.
This fucking idiot. What did he dress as?
Why is there a lobster selling cable television?
I don't even know if it's a lot. What is
It's a
that?
sea monster.
Yeah, like a sea monster.
Can't even get cable in the ocean.
Right.
Fucking gets all wet. TV's
Commercial's
ruined.
just silly.
It's stupid.
Doesn't make sense.
They should show an aborted fetus selling Tic Tacs.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Well, a bunch of pro-lifers out there? Shut up.
Let's meet Matt.
Oh, yeah, Matt.
He's a dude.
Matt, he just lays around in front of the door all day.
Oh.
Matt's a douche?
Yeah,
How
Matt.
can he not be?
Matt's a douche, Sam
T's in
says.
his name.
All right.
All right, we're out here at the Making the Band auditions with Matt. Matt, what's the haps?
The haps is I'm hanging out here, just hanging out with some folks I just met, a lot of good musicians, beautiful women in line, just enjoying myself and getting my chops ready for this audition.
So what are you going to be doing today for P. Diddy?
I'm just going to be playing the drums, killing the drums, in fact.
Ooh.
It's going to be killing the drums.
Yeah, what does that mean? You know that street slang.
It means playing the drums very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but he's killing the drums. Wouldn't that mean that?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good
I'm just
thing.
white. I don't
Why
know.
does he sound feminine, too?
No, that's his white guy fake Ebonics accent you're hearing.
Oh, he's white?
Oh, yeah.
That's
a white guy?
out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Black guys don't like microphones, mostly.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a lot of black guys to talk.
Was the first guy white?
No, that guy
Oh,
was
all right.
By the way, we're
That's
leading.
because when the microphone's in their face, it's usually, do you have any comment? And their head's just down. Police joke.
This is leading to an O&A fan that Sam ran into at the Making of the Band auditions. A little more from Matt.
Yeah. So after all the bands that P. Diddy's put together on TV have been complete failures, what makes you think that this one won't also just be a complete failure?
I usually don't ever pay attention to failure because, as Winston Churchill once said, the definition of success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. So that's just how I feel.
But isn't the definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over again?
Oh, God damn, Sam. Faced.
Wow.
Faced is Winston Churchill.
You just,
That's
absolutely faced that, Winston.
That's just how I feel.
But isn't the definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result?
Yes.
Where's the correlation there?
Well, I don't know. You know, it's all a balance. Like you're coming from the perspective that's saying, well, that is insane. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't really matter because until I'm dead, I'm just going to keep on doing my thing. And if I continuously fail, well, then I do. But I don't necessarily think that that's insane.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, and I hope at the very least you continue to fail.
Thank you so much.
He's a dick.
Sam is a dick.
That guy's a dick.
He was a dick.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck Winston Churchill, too.
Yeah, what is that?
Fuck him in the
Drinking out
mouth.
of-
I don't like how he quotes Winston Churchill,
Yeah,
and he's like, "That's how I feel."
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how Winston felt.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to pass it off like that's how you
Exactly.
feel.
You're a white rapper. He had bombs falling on his house.
Yeah, exactly. The guy's fucking there during the Blitz.
Yeah,
Yeah, leave Winston alone.
absolutely.
Come up with your own thought. Who's Ahmad?
Ahmed. He's,
Ahmed,
he's
Ahmed,
another black
okay.
guy.
I hate this guy. I have to take him every time I'm sick. No.
Well, you're getting something.
Fair enough. I'll accept that. Fair enough. I deserve that.
All right, we're out here at the Making the Band auditions with Ahmed. Ahmed, what's the haps?
The haps is a whole bunch of nothing. Standing around the line, got here early, but it's what you got to do. It's what you got to do to make it happen, know what I'm saying?
What makes you think that this band, because he's made bands in the past on TV, and they've all completely failed.
No. See, he made groups in the past. This is a band. We are musicians.
You think he went the wrong route when he created the band?
How do I say this politically correct? You don't have to be politically correct. All right, well, shit. Fuck it. It didn't work out because they a bunch of niggas, that's why. And niggas don't know how to act. That's why. I'm just going to put it out there. Now, that wasn't the right term, but, you know, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And if you think that I'm wrong, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
How you doing? What's the haps with Anthony?
Hey. Was he a man of color?
He was.
So he's allowed to use
He
the
was
word
light-skinned,
then, right?
but he was a man of color.
As light-skinned as you are?
No.
Interesting.
He had darker skin than I.
Okay. And more Ahmed.
Was the band indeed what he said?
Yeah, well, they were African-American hip-hop artists.
Oh, hip-hop artists.
Called
okay.
the band?
Yeah, they were rapper. It's when he was putting together, the first time he did Making the Band, he was putting together a rap group, and he called them Da Band, and they
Da
ended
Band.
up falling apart. And then he
Yeah.
put together two R&B groups, one of all guys, one of all girls. The
Ooh.
girls have already fallen apart, and the guys are well on their way.
Why are they falling apart, not making big music?
They don't get along, I guess. I don't know.
And how the fuck is this show still on TV if it's
Because
a
it's
failure?
it's a good show. Nobody buys the albums, but people still watch the show. I watch the show.
Because you'd think it would be like, American Idol, where, oh my God, they make it, and then they sell a bunch of albums.
Yeah.
They just want to see like a bunch of black people fighting with each other on TV.
Is that it?
That's what it turns into.
All right. Then watch First 48. Or Cops.
Or Bad Girls.
How many of those
Cold
American?
Case File.
How many of those American Idol people have actually sold records?
Fucking lot. Kelly Clarkson.
She has.
Yeah.
Who's the one I like too?
Bo Bice. I mean, Jesus. The box set. Did you get that around Christmas? Holy shit!
You
Was
know,
that
sold
awesome?
a lot, that fruit.
That Chris Daughtry sold like ridiculous
Daughtry
amounts
sold
of
a
albums.
shitload.
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood actually
Yeah.
liked that fucking before he cheats.
Oh.
When she slashes his tires.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Jennifer
yeah.
Hudson as well.
Great.
I haven't heard of any
I
of
didn't
these
hear
people.
that
They're
song
actually all big.
8,000
Doing
times.
good.
Are they all twittering?
Probably.
I'm sure they are, yes.
Jennifer Hudson is probably twittering. I keep knocking and no one's answering at my house.
Oh.
I'll do it with you.
I'll do it with
you. And that laugh, I do that laugh to embarrass my girlfriend. We're in public. She hates it. We're like in a mall or something. It's real quiet. Big laugh guy.
Hey, Ozzy's on Regis today. He's on right now.
Ah.
Unless they taped
Maybe it was
yesterday.
recorded.
They must have taped. I don't think that they would have.
Recorded.
Sharon wouldn't lie.
He's a loose cannon. He might drop the F-bomb.
The burning smell's back.
Yeah.
Am I the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
to smell it?
No, me and Travis noticed that every day at 9:30 something is set on fire somewhere.
Something's
Come
burning.
on. Burn.
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 Burn,
What?
baby, burn.
Is Harold here yet?
What's burning? We still don't know,
That is
right?
No
good.
idea. I have no
Something
clue.
is ready to go up in flames here.
It's like a wood, cardboard,
There's some wiring or something
wiring, fiery.
that's behind these walls that is ready to go up in flames.
Nice smoke, though.
That's a bad one today.
I got a funny joke.
Yeah?
Oh.
Whenever I smell burning, I'll go, well, someone's really thinking.
You guys smell the burn out there? You do? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Got a very big
Yeah.
crowd.
Probably nothing, small chemical fire.
Thank God
Nothing to
Great
worry
White's
about.
not playing today. We'd be in
I was already just trying to plan my escape if that all engulfed in flames. There's just
Oh,
really
yeah.
no way to get out
You're
there.
gonna-
Just go
you're
through
not
the
gonna
window.
get past those people.
We're on the 5th floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, plummet to the street.
we would break those windows out in a second.
Kenny would tell everybody, please stand aside while the stars leave.
No, he wouldn't. Kenny would fucking hightail it out of there like Herman Munster.
Through the door.
Yeah.
To see his big dumb shape in the door.
Yeah. Is Mars on this? Are we trying to figure out why it
Mars
smells
on
like
it. He's
this
the cause of it.
studio's about to burn down?
Really?
Smells like Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Good. Smells like a barbecue.
All right, we got to hurry up because Harold is just about here.
All right, good.
We want to take a break before that.
I gotta pee
more
anyway.
from Ahmed.
Would you be offended if I had said that?
Nope.
How come?
Because I don't get offended by it.
You think I would have got my ass kicked if I had said that by someone here?
Well, yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. Someone probably just raise a stir and start to act like a nigga themselves.
You don't think my hair is enough to let me in the club?
In the club?
Of people who can say that without getting their ass kicked?
Yeah, your hair's, I don't think that got anything to do with getting in the club. Your hair,
Really? I'm not Jewish.
Hey, I'm not either.
All right, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Yuck.
Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed.
All right.
He's all right.
And finally, we move on to the O&A listener that was online. Adam?
Yes, there was one guy who, as I was walking, goes, "Hey, are you on O&A?" And so I decided
You had to do what's the haps with the guy.
the whitest, doofiest, tallest guy, of course, was an O&A fan. All right, so we're out here at the Making the Band auditions with Adam. Adam, what's the haps?
I'm doing all right, waiting to get in. Been online for a couple of hours now. A little hungry, but, doing okay.
So you're an Opie and Anthony fan?
Oh, yeah, big fan. Big fan of Anthony, yeah.
Why do you think P. Diddy's going to pick you?
Thanks.
Because I got chops, I have good groove, and, I'm dedicated.
Do you think you'll make for good TV since he's making this into a TV show, too?
I don't know if I'll make good TV because I'm not a big, very outspoken, a lot of drama kind of guy, but I think I'll do okay. Maybe if Anthony can teach me some impressions, I'll be a little bit better off.
Now, what's weird about the O&A
impression
fan?
of a corpse. Forever.
Exactly. He's a big fan of Anthony's, but he's at the making the band audition.
Yeah. Wow.
Anthony wouldn't be caught
Gemini.
dead with those people.
Oh, I'd be caught dead.
Well,
that's for sure. One word out of my mouth.
Guy's a little confused.
The only other radio outlet there was the Hot 97 truck. In front of...
Right. You were in good company,
Makes
Sam.
sense.
And finally, Adam does some Anthony impressions for everybody.
Yeah. So what's your favorite Anthony impression?
When he did his hybrid
William
Popeye
Holden?
Dice Clay, that was a good one. I love his Reagan is good.
Give me a little Reagan. Let's see your Reagan. Maybe I can give you some tips or something.
I remember. Paul R. Nelson, tear down that wall.
All right, and how about Popeye Dice?
I can't do Popeye. I'm bad.
All right, try just Dice.
I'm trying to do this Diddy impression. Oh.
Nice, man. I appreciate it.
Oh. You didn't want anything to do with that guy.
I hate him.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Adam, Jimmy.
He's probably
How can
listening
you be?
right now.
Good.
Big fan.
Hope right now he's listening while taping the window shut with the fucking garden hose from the exhaust pipe in. Because he cracked like Peter Brady during his audition.
Garden hose.
You don't think he's P. Diddy's new drummer?
No.
No.
Who cares about that show?
Exactly.
I do.
It's a bust.
No, you don't.
Pete Diddy's a bust at this point. He's running out of stuff.
Diddy's so done. It's like, what the fuck?
You ever seen
How is he
P.
clinging on to celebrity?
Twitty TV?
No.
Why would we watch Pete Twitty TV?
In
What
case
is
you want to
that?
see what P. Diddy's doing or need a little words of inspiration.
What does he do?
Well, one P. Twitty TV episode, he had the debate of what's better, KFC or Popeyes.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. What's funny about that?
Why would he do that?
Well,
Because then he opened it up to his Twitter followers.
He puts a question out there.
Yes. On the,
How do you watch P. Twitty?
You got to click the YouTube link on P. Twitty's Twitter account to P. Twitty TV.
All righty.
You can put links on your Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put a link.
Link some vids.
Here, we actually got the audio of him asking the question about the KFC or the Popeyes.
What up, y'all? It's not a blog, nothing serious to talk about. So, all the blogosphere haters, take a deep breath and relax. It's something for fun. Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes? Who has the better fried chicken? Is it original recipe or Popeyes? And yes, shout out to everybody that has noticed that, I've gained like 10 pounds. Yes, I have. Because I'm conducting experiments like this as I'm in the studio. original recipe or Popeyes?
Miller.
I'll get back to you in a minute. Peace.
P20 TV, baby, let's go.
Have you had both chickens there, Sam?
Yeah.
Aren't they pretty much the same?
No, Popeye's better.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'd always been a
so
KFC
blind.
Is there a
kind of
clean Popeyes that exists?
No, unfortunately, there is not.
Jesus
Clean
Christ.
Popeyes.
And there's not one where you don't need
Sticky
like
floor.
weaponry when you go in, because the neighborhoods that I usually see a Popeyes in aren't very good.
That's actually a trick question because everybody knows the answer is Roy Rogers.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Third choice.
You know what?
Dang.
You know what P. Twitty said on his Twitter?
P20 TV? Or?
It is just P. Twitty.
Alright.
It's just a little taste. He'll say something like this. If you're out there chasing your dream, you're not running fast enough. That's the type of thing you get.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that means you should catch your dream?
Yeah. Like, keep running until you grab that dream.
Gotta
Let's
run a little
go.
faster, right?
Let's go.
Well, Pete Twitty TV gets to the bottom of the fried chicken debate.
Oh, finally.
And then we're going to go to break and talk to Harold on the way back from Lost, The Matrix.
And he's got a new project, too.
The Oz.
Yeah, what's the name of the new show?
The
Might as well
Unusuals.
say it. The Unusuals, right.
On ABC, April 8th.
Cop.
Next
Plays a
Wednesday.
cop.
Popeyes has a certain type of fried chicken, nicely golden brown, juicy type of flavor to it. KFC, see, they put something in KFC. That's why they call it original recipe. It's like they sprinkle crack on.
This is disgusting. You can sit there and listen to this guy eating chicken?
He's funny,
It's
though.
a tight head-to-head battle right now. The KFC mashed potatoes, though, and gravy, beat out Popeye's mashed potatoes and gravy. That's for sure.
Bill just threw his headphones
Still
off.
trying to figure out this chicken.
Dude, one of my
Why
biggest
don't y'all do your own test and y'all hit me up on the
fucking
site.
things I hate when you watch
Let me know.
movies is when actors
Email me,
eat,
tell me what
because
you
then
Yeah.
they overact
Tight.
eating,
Yeah.
and then they start
KFC.
talking with their mouth open.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear the grease in your mouth.
Yeah.
Twitty.
Well, he's got an experiment
Ready.
going.
Let's go.
It was very well rehearsed, though. That's what I liked about it. Very smooth, got right to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a compelling
What's
guy.
the difference between
All that moisture.
KFC
And it's got a juicy
or Popeyes
fried.
original recipe?
What's he doing?
Ugh, some shitheads just sitting there watching it.
Bit.
There's over 200,000 people, positive people in the P. Twitty universe. Let's go, baby.
The P. Twitty universe.
Right.
And they're all running fast enough.
To catch their dreams,
That's
baby.
right.
Let's go.
That's right.
Let's go.
Let's
He does
go.
a whole let's go thing that we don't even want to get into.
Well,
right?
I am very close to my launch of Live from the Compound.
A Twitty.
A Twitty, they're going to be calling me.
A holy.
A Holy, that's what I want to be.
A twist.
A Twit.
Chateau Cumia officially going online?
Yes, Chateau
I know they get a
Cumia
little taste here and there through the Pal Talk, but
is oh yeah. It's going to be different than that.
Are you going to be dressed like Che, what's his face? Or Guevara, however the fuck you say his name?
I'm going to dress like a young revolutionary. And I figured it'd just be me yelling at people on the phones. Because no one really ever agrees with me, and it always resorts to me just yelling about the sexual habits of their mothers. It's just, so, that'll last a week.
you got a company involved? You ready to roll?
No company involved, but
Just gonna-
I do have a site that I will
Perfect.
broadcast from.
Get your dreams. And
It's not about dreams in his place.
Let's see.
Oh, it's about
about
fun.
reality.
Yeah, we got to get Harold in here, so we'll get more info on Chateau Cumia going online in the near future. But first, these messages. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Very, very busy day. We got a huge crowd outside. We got stuff we're going to give the crowd from our office in a little while. A little reset here. We got Bill Burr doing the show all week, pumping up his big show at the Trump Marina this Saturday, right?
night, yep.
How are the
Saturday
ticket
night.
sales after yesterday's appearance?
It went great.
There you
Bumped
go.
them up there.
The first
Guys
show
got a
sold
little
out?
pull in this town.
We're trying. First show sold out. We got some tickets left for the second show Saturday, right?
Yes, we do.
And Anthony, who we got in studio? I'm not. I shouldn't say it. I don't watch Lost.
You're crazy.
I'm a loser.
You're fired.
I should be fired. I definitely should be fired.
You're like,
I'm one of the only ones.
You're one of the only
but
guys.
I'd rather say it instead of sit here and make believe I watched the show.
You're one of the
glad you
only
did,
guys that aren't watching Lost, I
Right.
think.
Even
You and Sam.
Harold Perrineau is here.
Yeah.
I did say your name correctly, right?
You did. That's
Okay.
good, man. Not a lot of people get to
One
do
of the
that.
one of the main characters through a few. You've been on some
Couple of
massive shows. I mean,
Yeah.
everything
Yep.
you touch seems to work. I mean,
I'm getting lucky.
Lost, Oz. I mean,
Oz was like the first show I watched where you really made an impact. That was that was really well done, the way you were narrating the whole thing, and you know, your little point of view on prison life.
It's not really my point of view. It's Tom Fontana's, and he's got a great point of view. So it's really, really cool. So.
You know something? I watched every episode. I loved Oz.
Right.
Wow, a lot of man junk.
Yeah, there's a lot of
on
man.
that
Yeah.
show. There was- when it started getting into the opening credits, like at the beginning.
Oh, right. There's a dude with the button.
At the beginning, they used a little sparingly. It was like a shock. You'd be like, "Holy shit! Here it is, a rape scene of the showers or whatever." And then it just got like starring, and they run through the credits. And there's a guy's dick on the screen. You're like, "Wow, man, that's fucked up." But
everybody's had their penis on. And then after like a couple of seasons, people started doing the like, listen, my penis is going to be on, so wait.
You got to fluff that up.
Tell me when you're ready. Okay.
You can't fluff too much, though.
Exactly, because
It's
you got
to
to
be just right.
Exactly.
Because then you know, oh, that guy's fucking.
He's
fluff.
trying too hard.
Yeah.
You got to make it look just right.
You just got to fill it up with a little blood. And then,
a little bit.
You know, like a ballpark Frank. You just want a little plump.
That's hilarious. Hey, how many
more
pages
Franks
are we
for me.
shooting right now?
Oh, you got to time it perfectly too. You're right.
Well,
downtime.
I gotta admit, I
normal.
would literally try to watch Oz, but it was just so brutally graphic. I couldn't. I found that show was more graphic than the actual HBO undercovers when they went to real jails. Because all they would do is talk about the shit that happened. Oz, they like showed the shit. I was just like, I can't handle this.
Because actors, you can show it. If you showed it in jail, you see some guy who was really getting raped. That's not fun to watch.
Yeah, that show was one of the first shows that I remember where lead characters would just get killed. You watch series before that, and you knew nothing was going to happen to somebody.
Right.
It's like they're one of the stars of the show. It's
Right.
not going to happen. And then you watch Oz, and it's like, hey, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you just get shanked with
the very first show that we did for HBO, because we were the first dramatic show on HBO, and in the very first episode, we had this guy, John. I can't remember Johnny's last name, but he's, the big star of the show. And at the end of the show, somebody lit him on fire.
God.
The end of the first show, kaboof, ablaze, and that was it. It was like, it's gonna be a good show.
Hey, why did Tony Masanti? I loved in the first season.
Yeah.
Was he? I know that they were. I think it was Adebisi or somebody was slowly crushing glass.
Glass. That was taken from a real story. Yeah.
Did he get killed off because he was dying in real life, or were they just planning on killing him off because he was so good? Did he just die in between season 1 and 2?
No, just in that same way that he was just gonna get killed. Yeah, like nobody was safe. You literally would flip through the script and go, I made it through another week. Like, but no, that was taken from some really real story. And
I bet there were no prima donnas on that set, huh?
there were, and then they and then you see what happened.
Somebody tried to tell me, I mean, obviously I'm nowhere near in the loop, but someone was trying to tell me that if you pissed off the writers on that show, the next week you had a rape scene. Is any truth to that, or is that just some bullshit?
I don't know. I think that's some bullshit.
Okay,
yeah.
The guy who complains at craft services gets fucking ass.
All right, I didn't think it was that hardcore.
No.
You like to think that's true, though.
Yeah.
You would, right? I got a nice surprise for you.
Yeah. And what's his name who played Schillinger on the show?
Yeah. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, every time I see him, I'm just like, hey, Schillinger.
Yeah, I know.
Schillinger's on it. Some people just kind of get,
stuck in your brain.
He's been in a lot of stuff since then.
He's freaking the dude in Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
He's a nice... right.
But you just think, the branding and the shit on the face.
I know.
that was fantastic.
I always bring this up when we talk about Oz because there was so much penis and gayness in that. The worst thing I ever saw in Oz was J.K. Simmons They were in the pod with Lee Turgeson's character, and J.K. has his foot up on Beecher's like chest, and he's kind of squeezing it with his toes. And that far outweighed any gay sex.
I'm never going to jail.
It was just such a loving, hey baby.
Hey. I'm never going to jail.
Brandon,
that kind of intimacy is not interesting.
It's easier to see the hardcore stuff than that lovey-dovey stuff.
Yeah. You gotta see somebody beat up. Yeah.
Dude, that is acting, man. If you're a straight dude and you get so into it that you can actually. I'm gonna make the choice to squeeze his man tip with my toes. That's so fucking.
I'm gonna massage it.
How could you hold it together in the take? It's like, dude, you're not gonna make it that real. Can we shoot that again?
You gotta think someone on set's like, he does that a little too good. What's that about? That's
and
not
for
acting.
two guys that are into it, it would probably be like a tender moment. The guy would probably grab the foot and everything. But as an actor, you'd probably be like, your toenails are disgusting, dude. Clip that shit. If you're gonna put it up on my chest for this scene.
That's what acting is, man. You got to put yourself in crazy situations.
No shit, huh?
So there it is.
It almost seems like actors now kind of want to, like, because Sean Penn did the big kissing scene in Milk. It's almost like, because that's like a very tough thing to do. It's like, guys, it's like a badge of honor almost that you could pull that off believably in a role. Cause,
it's like, hey, look at what a good actor I am. Watch me suck this dick.
I don't know about that. I don't know one guy who's like that. But I hear you.
With prison rape, I think the scary thing about prison life is like we could all take a dick if we had to. It's the gentle sharing of the desserts, which is fucking creepy.
That's the part that sucks. There's a deal with a spoon in one of the episodes that make me not. I don't fucking even want to use spoons sometimes.
What's the spoon episode?
He fucking rapes a guy with a spoon. It's fucking disgusting. So you kind of just use forks for the rest of your life.
That was when you had enough. That was the one thing on Oz, and it's like, you know what? I can't.
That's enough.
I noticed when I was loading a bunch of DVDs at my house, and Danny came up with the entire
series,
Oz series.
Oh, did you really?
That's fantastic. So of course I'm like, wow, you really like that shit. Didn't you?
It was one of my it caught me from the first episode. It was a great series, and it was
from the first rape.
It was great. It's probably my favorite HBO series. Topping.
Yeah.
I mean, The Sopranos was great too, but Oz came first. And
It's one of those shows, and HBO's great with the way they do that, where you were able to just watch a show and it would end, and you'd be like, "Fuck, I gotta wait a week."
Have to wait a week.
And that's definitely one that did it.
Lost is the same thing for me. I'm insane with that show.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then we're like, are you on? Are you not on anymore?
Yeah.
Because you were gone.
I was gone, then I was back, and I was gone.
You and Walt took off in the boat.
Yeah.
A despised character, by the way.
Yeah.
You
They
really
hated
were
me.
like, oh my god. Yeah, you were like, oh my god, this guy, he's killing people we like.
Yeah, I to this day I don't understand that one. It's like I get it. Like we like Jack and we think he's cute. And, but somebody had my kid. Really? Fuck Jack. That's my kid. Fuck Jack. You're cute, no, but but people hate Michael.
They hate it when you went off in the boat and just watching you going away. It's like, hey, I'm leaving. Fuck you guys. I got what I need.
I got my kid. I'm going.
Bye.
Did you want to leave the series? Because I was wondering, why would he not be there? Like, you were one of the main characters. Was that your decision to go? Look, I'm done. I want to leave.
No, not necessarily my decision. It was. They have stories, and you just never know what's going on, and they have it worked out in their head in a certain way. And like I was telling these guys in there, the first season when you see Michael in the water and he's screaming for Walt, like, hey, like we didn't know what was going to happen. We got the script, and we had all these blacked out pages, and it said like they're on the boat and they see somebody and they're waving, and then the next thing you see Michael screaming Walt, and then the day of they handed us these pages.
Oh, so you don't know that he's taken at that
he's
point.
taken, and they beat you up and throw you in the water, and I was like, they throw you in the water, dude. I don't swim. I don't swim, and we're in the ocean. And they were like, really? And you saw the producer scrambling. He doesn't swim. I don't know. Guy doesn't swim. He's old. He doesn't swim. It's ridiculous. And They literally had to have somebody in there with me.
Are you looking forward to actually being on a series where you don't have to worry about main characters getting killed just so you can chill out?
Are you kidding me?
All right.
Yeah. You know what?
It's getting great ratings. Maybe I'll get 5 seasons out of this.
Every show kind of has that. Every show does that now. They do that kind of like, we should kill somebody that they like. So you don't know if you want to be somebody they like or somebody they hate.
That's coming from the corporate heads.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone in here is a fan of The Wire. That was a really good show. And that was another one where it's just like, wait, what? You killed that motherfucker?
Yeah, you killed him and peed on him? What the what?
When they killed in The Wire, Anthony hasn't gotten this far yet, but let's just say they kill a guy from the first season, dies in season 2, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing fucking games.
Yeah. And that's what people love this. Then they love get your ratings. And
It's fucking when when we our favorite gay character is killed, because everybody knows that Omar was killed.
Right.
It was so aggravating. I've never been hurt by a TV character getting killed. But they didn't give you what you wanted. They treated it the way fucking people in the street would treat it. Like, hey, drug dealers get shot, and the fucking coroner fucks up the name, and nobody gives a shit.
It wasn't a very special episode of The Wire. Someone isn't going to make it through.
Could you imagine if you're a drug dealer and that happens every morning? You hear it? It's a very special day in drug dealing.
Oh, no.
Shit, my number's up.
Someone's not going home tonight. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it.
You fucked up in your life.
I theorized, I could be wrong about this. I'm like, why would they have written Michael off? And my thing was one of it, because when you're working with a kid, kids grow up. Was one of the problems
did Walt get big?
Got too big too fast, and he couldn't play who he was.
Well, and Michael and Walt were tied together. There was no way kind of to have Michael without Walt. And they hired a 12-year-old kid who's short to play an 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
After the first 2 seasons, we're not on the island for a year, but he's 2 years older.
Yeah.
So he's 14. We kept trying to figure it out. Like, wait a minute, he'll be 8 here, but 16 in real life in 4 years.
They couldn't just write in that the island aged him.
Well, they tried to. They definitely tried. They tried like, we see a much bigger Walt, and it's like, it didn't necessarily work
Somebody
out.
Did make Hurley skinnier?
No comment.
Couldn't they have just replaced him? As much as you hate to have to replace somebody, it's when you're working with a kid, that was the option, as opposed to writing.
It turns into Bewitched, exactly. Or so then it looks, and they've tried as much to keep as much integrity, I think, as they can. And so,
were you surprised when you were written back in?
I wasn't, because actually Walt has such a big story. I thought for sure they had to bring me back for something, because he had polar bears and birds happening. So I just assumed that I'd probably wind up. It was just it was a weird timing thing. But I thought for sure when I came back in that they were going to torture me. Like, I didn't think I was going to last long, because I knew people kind of hated him. So I thought for sure he was going to get his ass whipped, and he kind of did.
Yeah.
He kept getting beat up. I thought he was going to get stapled.
Not a sympathetic character.
And people hated that dude.
So. One thing good though, I mean, you are working steady, man. I see
I
you
keep it moving, man.
I see you all over. I loved the 28 weeks.
Right, 28 weeks later. We did that
right
was
after. Really cool. Yeah, you show up as the helicopter pilot. I was like, God damn.
I got to keep it moving, man. I got kids to feed.
The fucking Matrix, dude. You're in the fucking Matrix. How cool it's like. That's one of those things that's like, that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
The goddamn Matrix.
Yeah. I got it, because I saw the first one and I was a real big fan. And so then when I got there, I had to really work hard not to.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like, I had to just do my job, and it's Keanu Reeves. Oh shit! Okay,
and now
it's pretty cool
a new series.
And now, we got The Unusuals, which is gonna is gonna come on after Lost on April 8th. And The Unusuals is gonna be good. It's a good show. I think you guys will like it. You haven't gotten a chance to see it yet, but
I've seen all the trailers for it and stuff.
Yeah. And so,
it looks cool.
What's the show about?
It's
tell
about
the people.
Yeah, it's about these cops in the 2nd precinct in New York City, and sort of the wacky cases that they solve. And it's not really about the crazy cases they solve, but more about how sort of unusual they are.
Yeah, there's different personalities on that show, and it kind of
it's kind of weird. I play a guy who's 42. and all the men in my family die at 42, so I'm really nervous this year. So, like, I've always got my bulletproof vest on. I wear antibacterial and flame retardant clothes. It's really
you wear
creepy.
your vest like everywhere.
Everywhere, to bed, everywhere. I got bumpers all over so I don't hurt myself. Like, it's ridiculous. But my partner has a brain tumor and nobody knows, and he's trying to find a really cool way to die in a line of fire. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the two of us, and that's just where we start
so he's
off.
taking all these chances, which is freaking you out.
freaking me out, and then I'm being really safe, and that's freaking him out, and so then that's where we're unusual.
They're comparing it to MASH.
They
compare
do,
it
yeah.
to MASH because it's a comedy and a drama. Because MASH is like was
exactly
with MASH. I don't think the humor holds up as well. It's very very like but the serious moments do. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I look at MASH almost as a drama now.
Yeah. I mean, but it's set in really, if you're a cop, you're not necessarily in a fun position. But, like when we hung out with the cops, it's really interesting how much humor they actually have. Like, they'll tell a story. I'm like, I walked in and she was stabbed 7 times. I mean, this bitch. And you're like, is that funny? I don't know.
It really is an
that
odd
funny?
sense of humor that they have,
It's
an odd way of
it's-
looking at things.
Yeah,
and
it's a
stuff.
wartime, and so that's how kind of where this show lives. I mean, I think you'll buy the characters as really real, and that their problems are really real, and sometimes you'll think it's funny, and sometimes you won't actually think it's funny. But I think you'll always think it's interesting.
It's like a gallows humor kind of a thing.
Exactly
that they
right.
got.
Gallows humor.
Definitely.
They say when they were pulling bodies out of Gacy's basement, the cops were, because I read they were joking and
They're like,
making,
holy shit, yeah, absolutely.
like so there was something about they pulled a head out and they said something about the prom. It's like, he's got no body to go with. It was like, holy shit. It was like that type. You're holding a head.
Terrible.
But yeah, that's exactly right.
That's how you cope, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
how it
coping
goes.
mechanism.
And you know what the cool thing about having like a really big actor in it is, like when you look over the resume, you go back, you find some really fucking cool things. Like I'm looking back over your resume, and you were in A King of New York as Thug Leader.
Thug Leader
is a great, like Christopher Walken, Fishburne,
my
Wesley
first movie.
Snipes,
Yeah,
David
yeah.
Caruso,
Yeah.
and then you're Thug Leader. What did
Thug
you do with
leader
that?
number 1.
Would it bother you if like we recognize you and that's all we wanted to talk about?
When you were Thug Leader, dude.
Did Wesley Snipes talk about taxes on the set?
That's really funny. That was my first jobs, man.
What scene was that? Because I saw that not too long ago. Did you get killed in it, or did you walk by, or did you
I
speak?
eventually get killed. I try to rob him on a subway, and then he invites me to be part of his gang.
I remember that scene. It's walking in a chick, and there's like
That's
3
right.
guys that come in,
That's
and
right. And I'm number 1.
Wait, so
and he hands you his money.
Exactly. I asked him for his watch and his wallet. My brother still laughs at me. He's like, watch and wallet, blood. Fucking line is that. It's like my first line. Fuck off.
Yes. Give me your possessions.
So your first acting job was with Christopher Walken?
Well, my first movie acting job.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I've been, I studied acting. I've been a New York actor and doing theater and all that stuff. But my first movie was Christopher Walken.
Great place to start.
Yeah, it's
right.
not bad. I've been
The
like I
usual
said,
thing
I've
that
been lucky, man.
audition and go in, or you have
Yeah.
one of those wacky stories where it's like, hey, I knew this guy. And
No. I actually went in and auditioned. And I guess it is sort of a wacky story. I had this manager back in the day, and she had a couple of actors, and one of them was Giancarlo Esposito. I don't know if you know. He's in the movie as well, and he's an actor who's been around forever. And they loved him. They thought I was okay. They loved him, and so like in order to get him, they kind of threw me. Threw me a bone.
It worked
so,
out.
He's good. And then I went, yeah.
And you were in
So-
fame too as a dancer in the show in
I
'82.
feel like I'm in a job interview.
I know. Look at this. Right.
Yes.
Then you were.
But I love the movie. I mean, I never really watched the series, but the movie I loved. It changed the way I did comedy because I watched fucking Ralph Garcia do great in front of an audience with his friends, and then he goes on in front of a bunch of strangers and he's coked up and he bombs. And I met that actor years ago in L.A. and I told him, dude, you changed the way I did stand-up before I ever did stand-up.
I don't do coke anymore.
I couldn't
only
have
do it in
annoyed
front of
him
my
more. If I would have walked up and said, my dick might be as large as yours, I would have had a better effect. He fucking hated me.
Did he really?
Oh, he wanted to spit in my face because he probably hadn't worked in a while, and I was just reminding him. I should have just. He was in a Beretta episode too. I should have raised that. I wasn't doing that in '76. Oh shit! I didn't mean. I was just trying to,
You're
whatever.
trying to, yeah.
He
I
wanted
got you.
nothing to do with me. He's like, thank you.
Do you want to play that for
Yeah,
him?
he didn't hear the Walt.
Did you hear the Walt?
clip, did you?
The what?
The Walt montage.
There's a little
have a Walt
montage,
montage?
that was thrown together.
Yeah, we try to
before
do a little something when you guys come in.
It's an homage.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I think.
I will. Walt!
Yeah, because the first time wasn't enough.
I'm not going back without. Take me! God, take me! I'm coming for Walt. I'm not leaving him out here. Walt! Don't you ever say his name again, ever!
My boy.
Letting you near my boy.
They took my son. Stay away from my son. I'm gonna get back my son.
They took my son. Where's my boy?
They took my son.
Where the hell is my son? Son!
You're not taking my son. My son.
You see my son?
They're not taking my son.
I'm getting my son back.
Get you with my son again. I'll kill you.
Walt! Where's Walt?
Walt, stay.
Seriously?
Seriously? Seriously? All right, guys. I get it.
That's it. Now, ask me a question. I'm just going to say Walt.
But it's odd. You can take any word. Like if you took I should know who plays Kate. That's the one name I avoid. I can't. Is that Evangeline Lilly? Okay.
Yeah.
If you had her saying Jack and did a montage.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's the same thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Who do I fucking love her?
People,
Holy shit, is she fantastic?
You're right over there, bro.
Oh, she's really great. It's a great show, man.
It's a good show, man.
It's like I don't know why I cried a lot when I watched the first season. I was probably going through a relationship breakup. I didn't watch it when it was happening. I watched it years later, but the box set.
Oh, right.
And I fucking plowed through like the first 3 seasons. And I just got addicted immediately.
Right.
Yeah, I saw it.
Crying.
Like a fucking
you have a little pint of ice cream.
What made you cry?
I don't know. I'm a fucking grandmother. I'm 40. It's a midlife thing. I don't know.
You just started crying like
he wrote the letter himself. Fruit.
The movie Fame changed the way you did stand up. There's a whole other side of you, man.
I know.
Just throw your television away.
really kind of should.
Put my tampon in and throw my television out. Sicking everybody.
And then when I was watching Cagney and Lacey, the way I brushed my teeth,
I'm like, that's a good mullet. Why didn't she ever marry?
I get it. When you watch that first episode, it's and you don't know about the show,
right?
You just think it's going to be all right. It's Gilligan's Island,
exactly.
With a plane crash, and here it is. Now we're going to have like castaways and stuff.
Right.
And then right when it started getting weird, it just hooked you. It was one of those shows like, okay, this is something like I haven't seen before.
When did it start getting weird for you?
Like the first episode when you realized something wasn't quite the pilot episode.
Oh, right, when you hear the noise.
Yeah, there's like a noise in the woods there, and you're like, what the
Right, yeah.
And how are they alive, and where's the tail section?
Right.
Like things start coming together, and now because it's on Sci-Fi Channel now, and I've seen up until the last episode. I'm completely up to date. But Sci-Fi is playing like the older ones.
All right.
And I wake up and had Sci-Fi on because I was watching like the Outer Limits or some shit, and Lost is on. I'm like, I remember this kind of, but and then you feel like, I remember when we went through this. I was there with it, and because you get so involved. It's a huge ensemble cast. Like it's a huge undertaking to have that many people involved in a show that aren't just the background sweat hogs in the classroom.
Exactly.
They're actual players, and each of them have the detailed backstory, so you know these people, you know the characters.
I mean, we started off with 14 people, and then it just grew from there. Like, then when every time you added somebody, you had their background story, and I keep
waiting for a boat to land with the Harlem Globetrotters on it.
The Harlem Globetrotters!
Exactly.
Well, you could always come back on the show. That's the beauty of the way they're doing it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like Charlie will pop up, or this one. But Walt was so important to the island in the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess because maybe they didn't foresee him getting so big. But you talked about, because I noticed, I'm like, there's not a lot of black characters on this show. I mean, and I'm not one to scream and cry and knee jerk react. but it's like, of all the people on a plane.
Right.
One black guy and his son, and
can't even have a couple. You can't even have a black couple. It's got to be the white guy thrown in there.
At least they didn't make you fuck Rose. But I will say, but no, you raised that. You had a quote. You said, "If I'm really being candid,
right.
There were all these questions about how they respond to black people on the show."
Right.
Saeed gets to meet Nadia again. Desmond and Penny hook up, but a little black boy and his father hooking up, that wasn't interesting. Instead, Walt just winds up being another fatherless child, plays into a really big, weird stereotype, and being a black person myself, that wasn't so interesting.
Right.
And then you saw Mr. Echo come on in season 2, who I thought was great.
Right.
And then he wound up... Was that his choice to leave the series? Or?
I think it was.
Okay.
That wasn't so much working out. He actually had a bunch of personal issues to deal with and stuff like that. So that wasn't working out. He was a great character. But
Yeah,
he really was,
his backstory was great. And, it's like they get you so involved in people, and then they just leave. It's like, what the fuck?
That was unfortunate. His was unfortunate.
Some of the newer ones they brought on are good. I mean, I still like the show, but it's like... it's harder for me to get involved.
You want those original people that you started the journey with, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Kenny Loggins, the physicist, and that fucking Raggedy Ann-headed bitch. Who is she? I don't know her. It's hard for me to invest in them the way I did in the first
Kenny Loggins.
Penny, I miss you, Penny.
You can't be involved in any of this.
I'm
You're just sitting
frustrated.
back. I know.
I think I'm going to have to start watching this Lost.
We're going to have to bring you the box set.
Everyone says it, and for whatever reason, I just haven't popped in that first disc yet.
I got it.
I got it home and everything.
We just tell him as a joke, we're like, just watch an episode. Just pop it on and watch an episode. You'll catch up.
No, but he knows. You'll be there for days.
I'm going to probably watch tomorrow, and then I'm going to figure out the whole show for everybody.
Nice.
Just watching one episode.
You're going to watch the new episode
the
tomorrow.
new episode, and then I'm going to
and you're going to have to help.
Yeah, that's my
remember the time? You're going to figure it right on. I'm going to listen to you on Thursday to see that you haven't figured it out.
But imagine I figured it out because it was that easy. You guys just got confused by watching all the episodes. It was right there the whole time.
You're like, they're in upstate New York. That show is so involved. I took a shit. I had to rewatch season 3.
God damn, I gotta watch this show.
There is such a brilliance in the writing.
We've had all the Lost guys on, but I think you're the reason now that I got to go watch.
Oh, really?
I don't know why.
No, I don't know
just
either.
Because of the fun you brought to the discussion here.
Oh, right on, man. Good.
Dude, I'm so behind in TV. I got to catch. I still haven't watched an episode of The Wire yet.
Dude, The Wire.
I know everything. That's the greatest show ever. I don't.
The Wire is so fucking. It never
it's so good.
Won an Emmy. Never nominated for an Emmy. That
none of
shit
the
fucking Academy.
That's suspicious right there. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
we've kind of talked about it on our show. That's suspicious. That show was amazing, and they don't win nothing.
We did that same. We went the same thing with Oz. We kept saying like, "This is we're good." Like nothing ever
cutting
happened.
edge.
Same with The Wire. Nothing.
What do you think that's about
happened.
for real?
Regular TV maybe realizing how irrelevant they are against these shows, and not wanting to really. I mean, The Sopranos they recognize, but not for whatever reason not wanting to elevate these shows any higher than they already are.
Listen,
I don't know.
We can go into like all the sort of social issues or the racial issues and those things, but there's one thing that I think that's really, really clear, like you brought up really earlier. Sometimes they're so hard to watch that we can't get the audience who's voting. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like Like, because when you watch The Wire, listen, I got to tell you, when I watch The Wire, man, I'm depressed for a little while. Like afterwards, I'm a little down, and
you got to put the subtitles on if you're a white guy.
What did he say?
And then they
had to go subtitles.
And they put on the Drew Carey show. This makes sense.
Airplane. I speak jive.
I learned a lot about the street.
But yeah, I think sometimes it's really tough.
That's a really good point.
Sometimes those shows are tough. Like
a little too heavy, maybe.
They get a little heavy. Like whenever I would go back to Oz every season, I would rewatch the previous season just so I could remember where I was. And honestly, for like a week or two, I'd have nightmares. You know, because you have that much like sort of violent shit in your head.
Yeah. You know,
that's what I actually think. Some of that stuff is really, really
not
real.
everything you walk away from is supposed to like have a smile on your face and go, that was a great movie, a good show.
Right.
Sometimes you want to just be like, oh my God, that was
right.
Yuck. Right. You know, that was horrible.
Yeah.
I watch TV to escape my problems.
Exactly, a lot. That's exactly
I'm joking. I just hate when people say that. I don't need to be reminded of how awful the world is. I need an escape.
I
All
like
the Emmy voters
that.
say that.
I like shows like that, but I can't watch like hospital shows. They give me the heebie-jeebies so bad, like I can't watch House. No. It's another child with a bleeding rectum. House has to figure out what.
No.
I can't watch. Because then, like, the people always come in and go, yeah, I just got a pain in my ear. And then they're convulsing on the day, and I'm like, I got a pain. I don't want to die.
You know what's the hardest one for me is Intervention. It's
Really?
the first half is hilarious when you're just watching the guy hammered falling through a screen door. Like, this guy drank a case of beer before 11 in the morning. He's sucking down scope. It's hilarious. And then they get to the second half, and I was raped by my uncle. And then you hear why they like that.
That is
depressing.
That is a schizo show. Absolutely.
I haven't actually seen that show. That's
You got to see. They had this one
amazing.
girl. This girl would like drink half the Navy under the table. Like she would just sit in there. She didn't even stick with any sort of hard liquor. It was just anything, and she was just slugging these things down and then stumbling out to a pickup truck. So I'm howling, laughing. My girl's punching me and everything. And then they start telling her story. Her dad didn't stick around, and she thought, to get attention, she was showing her titties. And then she's dancing this cheerleader number, and the whole school starts chanting whore at her. She's in the gym. It was horrific.
That's horrible.
That's what I'm saying. But in the beginning, though,
it's funny
when she's falling down, she's doing face plants. Come on, if you're a fan of the Three Stooges, the first half of it, slapstick is hilarious.
Gag balls are always good.
In the beginning, you were one of the chanting guys, you motherfucker.
Look at this drunk whore, that's hilarious.
Drunk whore. And you feel all bad about it during the second half when the family's crying.
The biggest loser, though, is the best laughs on television. I'd laugh the entire time.
Yeah.
When they cry about eating cookies, and the whole fucking thing is hilarious to me. I just don't find it to be a disease.
You're a big reality TV
fan. It's gluttonous.
Oh. I cannot even watch reality television. I can't stand it. It's all like the Real World season 1, I think, was reality television.
Right.
Marginally.
The Osbournes was
the
reality
Osbournes
television.
Was pretty real.
Anything else, it's like all scripted shit. You can tell these people are acting poorly.
Poorly, yeah. Assisted reality.
Assisted
They really call it
reality.
that now.
That's what they call it on Family Jewels. Yeah.
They actually give them
reality.
they give them things to do, so they're not really living their lives, and the cameras are there. Now they're telling them, well, why don't you go to the gun range and we'll film that.
And we'll film that.
Shooter. Because they found out that these people are really boring if they're just living their real lives.
Yeah, then they have to go through like 800 hours of
assisting-
footage to
they're
get fired.
assisting their lives. And
That's
trying to
why
get
I
some
like
good
a
TV
good.
out
I've
of it.
always loved the cop shows. They had the hospital shows and the cop shows.
Right.
And I was always a fan of the cop shows.
Actually, I'm digging some of
NYPD
the reality cop shows because they have like the
Oh,
detective
yeah,
ones
those
and
are
the DA
really
ones.
good.
And I
Yeah.
love to check out the ones from like they do the flashback that like the drugs in Miami back in the day. Like
Yeah.
that shit is kind of interesting.
all that on the history
what?
and
Is that
A&E.
funny,
No,
too?
I'm just
What?
this is what I'm laughing about. You guys are talking about all these great dramas and all the good writing, and I'm like, and I'm watching Intervention, and I'm watching The Biggest Loser. I just realized you got a great actor in here, and he's just going like, oh, so you like reality, huh? You fuck. That's why half my friends are unemployed.
That's why I got to do every TV job I get.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, do you have a theory? Now, I know you don't know because I've heard Matthew Fox is the one actor that knows what happens at Lost. I could be wrong.
Right.
Again, you probably know maybe a little more than most people. Do you have a theory as to what the fuck is happening, or do you honestly have no idea?
I honestly have no idea. Like I know less than most people because I'm like I don't get the scripts anymore, so I don't know anything.
Why does
at all.
Michael Fox know?
Matthew Fox?
Matthew
I don't know
Fox.
why. That was just what I heard.
But that's a pretty strong rumor.
This is how stupid I am. Somebody said it, and I just repeated it.
Oh.
It could have been someone.
there was something to
you
that
might have told me
statement.
that, and I just repeated it.
I think I floated that one on my Twitter.
I bought it.
Matt Fox knows what's going to happen.
And I'm fucking saying it like, well, obviously Matthew Fox knows. God, am I a fucking phony?
I'd actually heard that myself, that he's the only one that knows. And,
Harold, let's make news.
I didn't ask him.
Let's make news today. Just say on our show, you know what happens.
Okay.
And you're going to reveal it, I don't know, in like 6 months from right now.
No, they reveal it in the premiere of The Unusual.
Yeah, there you go.
April 8th, right after Lost. You'll find out what's going to happen on Lost.
Yeah, I'm going to start my
From
new show
me.
by telling you what happens on Lost.
Exactly.
Now that's a marketing move.
That's a marketing move. See?
Online, apparently, Travis said there's like big, all these, like, I thought I was brilliant when I said I think that they're all dead and it's purgatory, and then, like, yeah, fucking everybody's been saying that's
said
just
that
a
from the
pilot.
beginning.
That's so simple.
That's
Thinking I figured it out.
Yeah.
But then I heard that they're not dead. That's the one thing that like, I think J.J. Abrams, we had him call
That'd
in.
be so hack. I mean,
That would be like,
and they're dead. Oh, we get it. Okay,
like
Sixth Sense guy. Yeah,
dude
all right.
waking up and it was a dream from fucking Dallas. That would be
Yeah.
It'd be a
That's probably what happened, and then people start saying how lame it is, so they rewrote and spun it into something
And
else.
apparently, they had known from beginning to the end of this series exactly where they're going.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I do know. Like that they knew the beginning and they had an ending. How they were going to get there.
Wow.
That's been the tricky. That's been the tricky bit.
Yeah.
Kids growing up, people leaving,
right,
people not happy. How you get there? That's been the tricky bit. But I've heard that they know from the beginning and they knew the end.
When is this thing?
Now, do
gonna
you
end?
still watch the show? Do you?
I watch it once in a while, you know.
Yeah,
hell no, fuck them. I don't watch them.
Watching someone fuck your woman. I never liked
Ain't no
that.
black people in that show. I don't watch it. No, man. I watch it once in a while when I can. I'm trying, you know, like I said, I'm trying to work and
Busy
be
guy.
busy. Yeah, man.
That's
man.
good.
So I got 2 kids. And
when is Law supposed to end?
That's cool.
next season.
Next
season.
For real? 6 seasons,
Next
right?
season. 6 seasons.
That's
the
it.
end.
There's going to be people like killing themselves. Yeah,
It's
you know
only
when people
6
do that, they
seasons
go, "I'm going to kill
Yeah,
myself."
because if they don't have 6 seasons, if they keep going on, the Harlem Globetrotters will show up.
Yeah, it's
with,
gonna be
with
like
Heather
that.
Locklear. And
Hey, look who it is! They had a laugh track. And
exactly, it'll be terrible. So they really need
Lee
to get
Majors does a guest star.
Hey, it's Lee Majors. Everybody's on the island.
Wouldn't it be great if it just ended and it turned out they were all just rehearsing for a big musical? That was the whole thing. They explain it. They sing some cheesy song and the show ends. Awful. What the fuck was that?
Move to the left. Anyway,
no matter what they do, people are going to complain. Like, some people think it's brilliant.
Exactly right.
And I mean, to me, the last MASH ended the way MASH had to end the Korean War. So you understood how that ended.
Right.
But like Seinfeld
But then you
got
get
a lot
like
of criticism.
you get a
Sopranos
Sopranos
got
got a lot of criticism
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they just kind of like,
Sex
hey,
in the City, no criticism.
no criticism.
Everybody liked it. And
I was just happy
What?
it
I
ended.
hated Sex in the City.
You're a heathen.
Were you in it?
You're a Philistine.
Were you in it?
No, I wasn't
Okay.
in it. But I loved it. I loved it. No, I really did. But yeah, they didn't get any criticism. But yeah, Sopranos got...
Sopranos got hammered.
That was a weird one. That was almost on purpose because that was a bizarre. To
They
stop
owed
the
us
music,
a little more than that. Come on.
because you
A
think that
little
your
bit.
TV, like
Did you?
they made people think their TV broke.
yeah, they actually did.
People were calling the
What
cable
the
company.
hell is? What happened?
I don't need it all wrapped up nice in a bow, but I really thought they should have gave us a little more
Like
to
The
go with.
Wire.
I loved it. I loved the ending.
Did you like
Did
it?
you?
The same reason why I enjoyed watching Sean Avery last night. Just fucking annoying people. I just loved that annoyed everybody that their lives were so fucking wrapped up in it. It's like, you know.
And he goes, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
This is real life
He
right
sat in
here.
a diner,
Exactly.
he had a grilled cheese sandwich. Go
Here's your
fuck yourself. That's great.
I think he was yelling at all the people that like reality TV like yourself, Bill. Here's a reality moment.
Here's reality.
They go, might just be eating. Yeah, they go to the diner and she can't park her car correctly. That's it. Sorry.
I gotta blame the
Gag ball.
reality TV thing. My girl watches reality. I got the NHL package. She watches reality, so it's like that's the big beef. That's why I miss all the good shows because I'm always watching
Flavor of
the
Love.
games and that. No,
That's what
she
she's
watched
watching.
that. She watched one episode of Mama's Boy, and there was a quote on there was so fucking bad I had to like memorize it. It was basically usually show they take 20 whores, they put them in a house, and some guy's trying to pick from the whores to get a wife. Okay, and they have whores from every race. So the Mama's Boy's mama comes up, says he doesn't want her white kid to get with one of the black girls. So everybody flips out. It's this big racial moment. So this one of the whores tries to set the mother straight, going, "You can't say that. That's like when Adolf Hitler was talking about certain stuff about what he was saying." That is a direct fucking quote, and I was like, "What? I have to fucking.
I gotta memorize.
I gotta memorize that. That is so fucked up."
Wow.
That's like when Hitler was talking about certain stuff about what he was saying.
Wow.
That's how World War II started. Hitler was talking about certain stuff about what he was saying.
Studied every one of his Nuremberg speeches. Fantastic.
Wow.
Wouldn't it be great if The Sopranos ended with Tony coming out of the closet to his family? I'm homosexual. And the music is played. What the fuck? People would have just been stupid.
At least it would have wrapped it up.
Yeah, they might as well have, right?
Yeah, come on.
Some people say it ended like that because then the movie was supposed to, they were going to go right into a movie and then the movie starts
Are they
with
going
them
to
in
a
a
movie?
diner. Well,
But they lost Christopher. They lost fucking Sharippa. The shrimp had a great death scene.
I guess they came out and said this was going to be
Christopher died. I didn't see the finale of it.
Christopher died. He was in a fucking car accident with Tony, and he was getting a little bit unpredictable. So they had a car accident, and Tony saw that he was fucked up, and you could see Tony think, and then he just fucking pinched his nose and covered his mouth and killed him in the car.
Oh, I didn't. Holy shit!
You're kidding? Yeah, because that was.
I actually didn't see the finale.
Because he was kind of becoming a loose cannon in the last season, doing coke.
Yeah.
I think Tony saw he was going to be a problem and just saw an opportunity and said, "Fuck it, I can't have this guy."
He might die anyway, so we'll make sure we.
So I guess without him, you couldn't do the movie, could you?
It'd be kind of harder, I think. I mean, you know,
pretty strong
Piroly
character.
was.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was. You know, you could, but
Yeah, recast into a prequel.
I heard Tony Sirico. That's what he say his name. Paulie Walnuts. The one thing he was like was just don't make me a fucking rat. Don't make me.
Really?
Like he didn't want to. That was one thing he said.
It's like it's not you, really, you dummy.
He's a real.
Exactly.
He was the real fucking thing, though. Man.
Yeah,
He wasn't
yeah.
some actor. He was, you know. I don't mean to say like actors.
No. He's
You
He
know,
lived that life. Everyone knows that. Yeah.
I did this movie Felon, and we're doing it in it's taking place in a prison, and they were like these northern and southern Mexican gangs, and really these guys were like backgrounds, but like if they were from the north, they were like, no, hey, don't fucking put me over there with the southern like. It's like it's a movie, dude.
I saw
like,
a whole thing on that.
It's a movie. They don't fuck around if that's really their lives.
They don't
man.
care.
It's one of those
Fuck
shows
off
you were
with the
talking
movies,
about.
yeah.
I was watching. They have it's called Gangland, I guess, and so documentary on a bunch of gangs, and there's like the southern Mexican gangs and northern
Mexico,
and they fucking hate each other.
Yeah, bro. But
it's amazing.
but you can't put them in movies. And, you can't put, but people who have real lives like that, they have real issues about certain shit.
Yeah, he went to jail, man. Tony Sirico, he did time in prison. He's like, you know, he was a fucking tough guy in Brooklyn.
He never ratted.
Yeah, he fucking kept his mouth
Don't
shut.
make me a rat. Don't make me a rat. Take your pinch like a man.
Jesus. We're all gonna get whacked.
Yeah.
Well, Harold, this was awesome, man. No, I'm serious. This was
had a good time, man.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. We had a
we've
great
hanged.
time with
We're
you. It was
getting the
obvious
hell
to
out of here, to
everybody.
tell you the truth.
Yeah,
cool.
And I think we're all going to check out The Unusuals next
man.
Wednesday, April 8th at 10 p.m. on ABC, right after Lost.
It's right after Lost. Just don't change the
Strong
channel.
start
Change
right
the
there,
channel.
man.
And it
Easy.
isn't a continuation of Lost. It's
No.
different. I won't say Walt.
He won't be looking for Walt.
It'd be great if you were just a cop on the island arresting everybody. What a fucking buzzkill this is.
That's it. I figured it out.
I theorize about Lost that they might be playing a fucking game of some sort. Some part of me thinks that they're all in a mental institution, somehow tied in, and they're playing some kind of a weird Dungeons and Dragons type of game, which would explain where all this weird shit happens.
You know, that's interesting. I have a theory that's like, you know, those guys who like created like Est and then like
the sensitivity,
Scientology. You know, like all those guys knew each other. And like they all like sort of grew up in philosophy and all this stuff together, and they all like, I'm going to go out and start a religion, and they kind of all separated. I think that's what's going on. Ben and what's her name are trying to start like figure out this shit about, you know, how the world works, and they've stuck these people on the island, and it's probably
I like Jimmy's theory.
Yeah,
it's just
because the island
is full of shit.
I think it's some kind of role playing game.
Because the island, because of the things that happens, and with time travel, that just if these people aren't dead,
right?
It makes sense at the end to show them all in some kind of a fucking nut house, and every person has a role. Like, you know, one of them is a doctor. You realize Hurley is this because they allude to that with Hurley.
I like that you don't like it. I hope it all ends in a diner. You guys all start crying again.
Unless time travel is possible.
They get rescued and they end up in a diner? It's bullshit.
Exactly.
We'll go with Love and Touch and Squeeze, and we'll let that one end.
But Ben with the fucking ship steering wheel on the island was just a little bizarre, you know.
That was bizarre.
He's got the island's blinkers on. It's like, what are you doing, Ben? What are you
I have no idea what that means.
I mean, the last...
You'll find out. You're going to start watching.
Yeah. The last episode there, that whole paradox thing with
I didn't see the last
Ben.
one.
I won't talk about it, but Ben and Saeed.
I missed that one. I didn't see it.
Oh, no, I won't say anything.
Blah, blah, blah.
But my DVR fucked up with 2 minutes left. It was the most important 2 minutes of an episode. So I ran to two other TVs to try to find the DVD because they're all set for Lost in my house, just in case of such an emergency. So I was like in two, and I almost had to go downstairs. But I caught the last 2 minutes, and that was like, holy shit. It just spins your mind around. Yeah, just like
That's amazing, man. You like
Yeah.
the show that much.
Ah,
That's
yeah, he's a big fanatic.
I'm just
fan,
picturing you walking around your house all creepy with like a candle.
Panicked.
Some sort of hoodie. Just
one of those little hats.
Lights. Shit.
all kinds of swords on your wall.
Humbug.
All right, man.
So are we
You
ending
guys
the
gotta
program?
go. I think we got.
Well, we got to go to break and then just kind of wrap up.
Okay, and
Crap.
tomorrow morning, supposedly, we have what? We got Don King?
No,
in
we're
and,
coming back.
Okay.
We just got to do. You don't want to hang around as we give shit away from our office. He's a
Okay,
big
no,
star.
I'm gonna hang out.
So
I'm a big star. I'm a big celebrity.
I mean, if you want, you're more than welcome.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
We're trying,
man.
to give,
Thank
you,
guys.
we're trying to give you the good out.
Thank you very much.
Not the, hey, who wants a T-shirt?
That's
You're
right.
still sitting here.
You're good guys. Nice.
Leave him wanting more.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you got to do.
All right, fellas. Well,
Imagine
thanks
how
a lot,
annoyed
man.
he'd be watching us give away our office shit
Yeah.
to the fucking audience. Oh, I got a hat. Right here.
Cares.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever, big star. I'm trying to get that New York Islanders jersey over there.
Which is it's a handsome jersey. I gotta
Harold,
say.
you got to come back when the
That
show
is.
starts kicking in. You know?
I will, man. If it's a big old hit, we'll come back and do
Yeah,
something
Harold,
else.
and you say Perrineau, right?
Perrineau,
So,
yeah.
Harold Perrineau, The Unusuals, next Wednesday, April 8th at 10 p.m. on ABC.
All right, fellas. Thanks a lot, man.
There you go.
Nice.
There's Harold. We'll end the show next. Bill Burr. It's good having Bill around. Bill's going to be here for the rest of the week. We got the big gig Bill Burr's doing at the Trump Marina this Saturday. First show sold
right.
out. Second show, tickets still available. Get them now, though. Get
That's
them
right.
fast.
Was young Joe DeRosa,
Young Joe DeRosa. We love
one
that
of the
Joe.
up-and-coming stars.
Yes.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
That's
Don't
right.
bother me.
Star of the
Don't
Opie and
bother me.
Anthony
It's
show.
going to force you to move back to New York.
No, I am very happy for Joe and all
Yeah.
his success.
He's like the Oliver we're bringing in for the Brady Bunch.
Also, we're going to get a call.
I know. Yeah, we're in the fifth season. We're in the fifth season of me being fourth chair here.
Yeah,
And
it's time to bring in, the young Joe.
All of a sudden, we're all going to
Hey,
get.
we're gonna Nick, Dayton Mallory. Hey.
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh, remember that? Yeah. Hey.
We're all going to get phone calls from Bill. Hey, guys, I decided to move back to New York. Hint, hint.
No. Whenever you fail in L.A. and then you move back,
That's not a good thing.
Well, no, you never let people know that you've moved back. You just say, "I'm just spending some time in New York,"
that's
and you let
true,
people
yeah.
gradually figure it out over 8 months.
Oh,
Like,
I see. I see what
Yeah.
happened.
Spend some time. So where's your place in L.A.? What place?
Huh?
I don't have a place
I
in
got
LA.
a Santa
out
Monica.
there?
I sublet it with.
Yeah, I got a little beach place now.
Someone
I'm gonna
offered
go out
me
there
money
surfing.
with the economy the way it is. I couldn't refuse, so I just took the money. And,
Yeah, I was doing a
sold
Law and
the
Order
joint.
back here, and then like some other stuff was pending.
You can always say
No.
you're doing Law and Order. No one's gonna check up on you.
I'm the only person in New York that has not done a Law and Order.
I think Bobby just did one,
what
right?
the hell's
Bob's
wrong
done
with you?
400.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I don't even know if that's true. But you don't check on the Law and Order credit.
I you know what, dude? I play a guy. Ask you back. Go
Guys,
back. Dude.
Sam is chomping at the bit here. I mean,
Oh,
come on.
wow.
It's time to give away
Poor
more stuff
bastard.
from our office.
This is
Hey,
the good stuff.
You guys have fun today? It was a good show, right?
Yay!
I
It's
gotta
like
be honest,
fucking
though.
Wonderama.
You picked the wrong day. Tomorrow's the big day. Who is coming on tomorrow for real? It is going to be ridiculous.
Don King, Ric Flair, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yes.
We got
Jay
Bill Burr, of
Moore.
course, here all week. Jay Moore's in.
I think Jay's coming back again.
Jay Moore.
Maybe I think he might come back one more time on Thursday. I think Dennis Leary and Adam Ferrara are coming in tomorrow. Here, Steve's got the lineup. Listen to this lineup for tomorrow's show, and this is no joke.
So far,
Suck cock in morning, then take butt plug in after. Oh wait, that's my schedule.
Yes, that's my calendar.
Let me go and get the line.
iCal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good one.
I need this.
The improv master strikes again. All right, who we got tomorrow?
Apply baby oil.
You done?
Here comes the rage.
Bill Burr, obviously. Adam Ferrara, Don King, Chris Russo. Waiting on
Chris Russo's coming in tomorrow.
That's Mike the Mad. Mad Dog.
The Mad Dog from I was Mike and the Mad Dog show. Now it's just the Mad Dog.
And we're waiting to hear back from Dennis Leary and Ric Flair and Roddy Piper. So,
Damn.
yeah, complete cluster.
Oh my goodness.
That's
It's going to be guest in, guest out.
Not a minute to ourselves, Jimmy.
Hi, how are you? What are you plugging? Good, goodbye.
Leave.
Next.
They're saying you have to leave.
Smile for picture, sign. Goodbye.
Yeah. It's going to be a factory in here tomorrow.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, sign. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Plug your shitty project and hit the fucking bricks, asshole.
Tell your story walking.
That's right. Yell your plug on the way out the door, fucko. Yell about your fucking mediocre project.
Just because we have so many guests, we don't have to be that rude to them.
Yes,
Jimmy.
we do. Hi, couldn't get on Good Morning America. What are you plugging? Hello, asshole that couldn't do Regis. What do you got for the show? I thought so. Nothing. Really? Are you wrestling again?
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
You just insulted Sam.
Let me tell you
That's
a
a big
little
wrestling
movie
fan.
I'm going to have to bring in for him to sign.
What?
They Live, my
Hell
friend.
Comes to Frogtown.
What?
What is it called?
Hell Comes to Frogtown?
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if I have a hard copy of They Live.
I own it, actually.
You do not shut up.
Okay.
I'm going to have to run out and get one.
Yeah, I think I might have to also.
I have
Yeah,
Over the
yeah.
Top on Laserdisc.
Is that a Stallone movie? What a great thing to have.
What?
Bill, you got to just frame that. I don't know why.
I don't have it. I was trying to pick
That's
this
the one where
random
he
thing.
spins his hat around and he's got
Yeah.
to arm wrestle to get his son back.
Yeah.
Well,
His
arm
son
wrestling
Walt.
was a metaphor.
And then it's with him and...
Arm wrestling was a metaphor.
We all struggle in life, Anthony.
Yes, I see.
Oh, I didn't get
And
that.
you can
I get
always
it now.
turn things around.
Yeah, oh,
That's what the hat. Yeah, see, there's a lot
God,
of
you know,
layers to that
so
movie.
Fucking profound. That
Yeah.
Stallone.
I love when he did comedy, Oscar, and Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
What a fucking witless clod. What a fucking witless boob.
Oh, what was the one he did with Dolly Parton?
Oh, I love that movie.
Rhinestone. Oh, no, fucking not right.
Yeah, it
Hey,
was one
what
of
you
those.
call
I
me
think
here
it's
with
good.
a
It might have
pork
just been
chop?
called Rhinestone, right?
Nice tits, Lesbo.
Yeah.
Is that the movie?
No, I like
Big tits and a hair lip. That's the fucking Cop Buddy movie they did.
Don't you remember when he was bombing as a country singer and they give him all those comebacks to the crowd?
Was it just called Rhinestone?
What'd you comb your hair with a pork chop?
Yes, you're right.
Ooh.
It's just Rhinestone.
Yeah, Rhinestone. Did he say that? Did you
Yeah,
call
it's
me
really
with a
bad.
Pork chop? Mickey.
Yeah, make me coffee eggs. It was called Rhinestone.
Okay.
That's what it was. There we go.
Just simply Rhinestone.
right.
That's it.
With that, let's go back to Sam. Sam, give some of this shit away as we
Okay.
say goodbye to everyone today.
That
All
wasn't
right, well-
compelling, Opie?
It was fine, Bill. It's
Love
fine.
that.
We got to get the fuck out of here. We got a meeting
Okay.
standing by.
This young
Who's the woman
lady's-
from the 18th century in The Rocker?
Who?
18th century.
That's she'd be sewing a flag.
That's Mrs. Travis to you.
And she kind of is doing that, except instead of sewing a flag, she's married to a fag.
Oh, okay.
I
He
don't know
married
for that
Betsy
one.
Ross.
Betsy Ross.
It's Lisa.
Have some respect. She's with child.
One
Oh, I
lucky,
didn't even notice.
one lucky fan just
This
got
is
an
really
autographed
awkward.
cup of
This
dirt.
is really fucking awkward.
Isn't
All right,
it?
let's go.
Go, Sam. What? I didn't hear.
Hey, congratulations. Dustin Diamond got some fucking dirt.
Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Wow, you mean.
Here's a Voss Sucks t-shirt for you, young lady.
Is that from the comedian prize package?
Excuse me.
You sound funny when you talk, and you
here's
walk
a-
funny when you walk.
Yes. Maybe you could give out a Mad magazine and sign one with your feet.
This is a Jimmy Day t-shirt for you, who I'm making eye contact with.
They're fighting over it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
should.
yeah, look at
Here's a
him.
Million Past March t-shirt for you.
Wow, dude. Look, he got it like, oh, fuck, I got it.
A
It's like,
WNEW Wow t-shirt
it's like he's giving away herpes.
for
Oh,
you.
fuck, I got it.
I know.
There you
Everybody's
go.
trying to make themselves smaller.
Yeah. You
It's a
don't wanna
manila
raise your-
fucking envelope full of toenail clippings. I'll take it.
We have Derek's bottle of good wine.
Ah, that's hey, at least it's drinkable.
Pass this to the older gentleman. He looks
Maybe.
like he could appreciate it.
The older gentleman.
Our WWE package, autographed photos of MVP, JBL, Matt Stryker, and the Chris Benoit action figure.
Now, the Benoit action figure
Goes to
is
you.
a collector's item,
That
I would
really
say.
is.
Absolutely.
Not many more of those going to be coming out.
We're starting to get to some really good stuff. The cordless joystick.
Without the piece that goes into the computer.
No, it's cordless. Along
Without
with
the
a Midnight
piece.
Club t-shirt and an autographed cup of dirt, goes to the man behind Carlton.
Wow.
Wow, man. What
That's-
a lucky dog.
Dude, you
The
got,
man hiding behind Carlton.
you got a good one.
What about these giant signs and the Islander jersey?
Yeah, those are coming.
Jersey!
Whoa, whoa! St. Patrick's Day banner goes to you.
Because he looks like a leprechaun.
Yes, that's
right.
true.
Just a tad with the beard.
The giant Opie and Anthony and Steve Dahl Subway banner goes to the other man behind Carlton.
This is
Play that in your home.
So someone doesn't have to come in and
take
put
this
it in a
stuff away.
big thing and bring it down the freight elevator into the dumpster.
Except for the
No, it's
Brian
not.
Regan autograph cup of dirt.
Yeah,
Here's what that is. This is for us because we don't want to realize that 5 years worth of stuff is garbage,
trash.
We have accumulated garbage for 5 years. Nothing of value.
Nothing
Well,
good that
as
anyone
you say
wants.
that, Jimmy, you're going to want to take those words back because what do we got next there, Sam? I see it.
A
Garbage.
Jim Norton signed poster.
A Jim Norton signed poster is garbage, Jim
It
Norton?
certainly is.
And this is Patrice O'Neal's old hat that he signed.
Wow, wait.
An
And
A's
this
hat.
goes to you.
Because he liked the A's all of a sudden.
Wow, wait.
Wow.
You can display them. You can get a mannequin head and put the hat on it and frame the poster with museum glass, of course, so the sun doesn't affect the autograph.
What's that?
This is a framed picture of you and Anthony with a bunch of fans at the I Bashed a Bronco with Opie and Anthony event.
Let me tell you a little something about
that's,
that.
pretty
Hold
big.
on, Sam. That's the first appearance Anthony and I made in New York City, my friend.
Yes.
And
That's
what?
kinda
And somebody's
valuable.
getting a picture?
By the way,
That's kind of valuable.
Wow,
that moment right there pretty much was a turning point for the Opie and Anthony show.
That's right.
We were listening to Asshole over there at NEW.
Which one? Asshole 1,
Asshole number 1.
Yeah.
When we first got there.
Yeah.
And then we decided to let's just do what we want and kind of throw some shit together. And we went out, got a Bronco and smashed it up.
Because the Jets were playing
Jets
the Broncos.
were playing the Broncos.
in the
Ooh,
playoffs.
Hacky. McQuacky.
Well, we drank a lot.
But,
that
yeah.
day.
And
makes it
the
cool,
fans
right,
are
Bill?
there. And
Yeah.
that was the turning point.
If I was 17, I'd show up.
Is the ex-wife in that?
No.
I don't think so. Let me see.
Wait, who's that?
Take a look.
Uh-oh, there could be a mystery.
We're looking at the picture.
This could be a mystery guest in the photo. Anthony is examining the evidence. His brow is furrowed. He seems confused.
Okay.
Let me see it.
Bum, 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 bum,
No, that's definitely not.
Looks a little like her.
The ex. No, this was pre
No, but having,
XX.
maybe having been at the event.
Oh, wow. Like Oswald showing up at something.
Yeah, just or at the event.
Definitely not. I'm just trying to see how many people now work for our show.
Yeah,
Have you
that are
seen
in
this
there.
picture?
Was,
What year is that picture? Is that 98?
This is about 90. Yeah,
That's
somewhere around
New
there.
Year's Eve, 1908.
That wasn't the
Not
right.
sure what the year was. Sorry.
No, it was 1921.
All right.
Was it 21?
I would
Yep.
never
Give
say
that
the
somebody
incorrect
there,
shining
Sam.
year.
I know. I'm sorry.
Give
Why
it
did I
to
think
me,
aught
Danny.
8?
What else? Come on, we got to go. We got a meeting. They're standing by.
Do we? What?
Yeah. Little one. Quick one.
Well, in the meantime, we have another one of those shitty World War II newspapers.
Hey! All right, the whole thing didn't end the way I wanted it to, but...
And that goes to Mr. Suck My Glock t-shirt.
Okay.
Suck my Glock.
Get it?
There you go.
Now we're getting to some fun stuff.
I like the gun that has the on the muzzle right on the front. It says, smile and wait for flash. It's cute, right?
An autograph 8x10 from Opie, Anthony, and Jim, along with the Richard Cheese shit dick paper, an XM mic flag, and an Opie and Anthony bag.
Garbage.
Just garbage.
Ooh.
Fucking
Who
garbage.
gets that?
Who cares
You do.
about this shit?
I hate clutter, so I'm really actually enjoying this.
Yeah, you're just watching it get like... You're watching the couch become uncluttered.
It's fantastic.
Then you're going to watch the fucking, right in front of the doorway inside the building become closed.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
he's grabbing the diamond.
How about
here it is.
it's an Anthony Islanders jersey? Maybe there's an
Jersey!
Maybe there's an Anthony in
It
the
is.
audience that happens to like the Islanders. And then
Yeah.
this could be the valuable prize.
Is there anyone named Anthony out there?
All right. And do you like
There
the
is.
Islanders?
He says he likes the Flyers, plus he already got something.
All right.
Yeah,
That's how you know someone hates your shit when they're like, no, I already got something. Give it to someone
yeah, I
else.
got it. Fuck it.
Great.
That guy's middle name is Anthony, so he won.
That's good enough.
Yep.
So he won. What about a Jim?
Anybody
Is there
named Jim?
a Jim out there? A James Gum?
It's a shirt with a moth in it.
That would be the
All right, well, this,
What's the history behind those
When we got
Those
syndicated,
jerseys.
they would send us sports jerseys. and stuff.
That you would never wear.
I got traded to
Never.
Chicago for Bill Lambier. But it wasn't done by the Bulls. It was done by XM. They liked him better on third mic. Boo! Boo!
The Jim jersey went to someone who was lying about his name.
Oh, okay.
Who is that lucky stiff?
Well, let's see if there's another Opie among us in the crowd that happens to be a Bulls fan.
Whose name is Opie.
Whose favorite number is whatever the
That
fuck
guy
is
in
on
the
there.
glasses.
All right.
Good catch.
Oh, look. You throw like a
And your
girl.
Yeah.
Holy shit, do you throw like a little fucking pansy?
Is that it?
No, I didn't want to throw it hard. It's indoors.
Is that it? Is that it?
No, E-Rock's old hat.
Oh, E-Rock's old hat.
E-Rock's old hat.
It's a virus hat. Who wants it?
Who wants a cloth toilet?
Who wants E-Rock's hat?
What about the bath mat?
Here you go, young lady.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
That's
oh,
so
look how
funny.
She's holding it.
All right, end with the virus rug. Maybe you should leave the Ron and Fez poster for Ron and Fez.
E-Rock put it here. It's all
Yeah,
E-Rock.
well,
E-Rock.
Ronnie can blame E-Rock. The virus rug ends this show today.
The virus rug.
Wow, they're actually
Wow,
they
that's
actually want
an
it.
item.
She's the closest.
Oh wow!
And
you
she's
go.
a girl.
All right, with that, we're going to see everybody tomorrow. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll see Bill Burr tomorrow.
Our
Wait, hold on.
ever-increasing
I got a
audience.
plug. I got
Jimmy.
Red Eye tonight. I'll be on Red Eye tonight, and I'll be at Bananas in Poughkeepsie this Friday night only. 2 shows.
Nice.